Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Toon Review for tonight's live match day live right here on the Toon Review. Billy, if you want to do the spiel, I'm just changing my internet over, buddy. I've just realised I haven't done it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, of course. This is a blazing channel. We're going right up the counts for subs and what have you. So if you are new to us, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so, and give us a thumbs up as well because likes are very important. So it does attract us to other people who are like-minded and want to find something new. Membership's also available by clicking the join button, and super chats also by clicking the $sign. 100%. There you go, Paul.
There you go. Fantastic stuff, Billy. Good evening, everybody, and thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Those of you who aren't at the game, of course, you can watch it via the Newcastle United website for $4.99. But if you are watching it, just knock the commentary off and listen to us. Why not spend the evening with, as somebody's just put it, the Ant deck of Newcastle? Interesting. But thank you, everybody, for watching. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. This is how we line up, Billy. Let's take a quick look. I don't have the Girona side because I can't find it again. It's like nobody bothers putting the opposition side up. But this is how we line up. We go with Nick Pope in goal. Joe Linton, this is in no particular order again. They've got to get that right for the season, by the way. Joe Linton, Gordon, Isak, Kraft, Hall, Livramento, Murphy, Byrne, Jamie Miley, and Longstaff. On the bench, we have Ruddy, Gillespie, Heffernan, Parkinson, Stanton, Harrison, Hearns, Mundier, is that? Yeah, Sanusi and Shahar. Not to be mixed up with Fabian. Shah. This is Shahar. So a good, strong lineup, Billy.
Yeah, we've got obviously Nick Pope goalkeeping, Livramento and Hall at the fullbacks, Kraft and Byrne in the middle. That's been the stable back four throughout the pre-season so far.
Yeah.
Joe Linton's played every game as well, so he's playing again. Jamie Miley and probably Longstaff in the six. I'm kind of thinking. And then Anthony Gordon's first appearance of the season. Jacob Smith on the other side. Alexander Isak through the middle. At the moment, I'd say that was our first choice front line too.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Statwell thought that he might play the actual back four that he's starting with next week, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
No, I think I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. So you think, well, Byrne's playing tonight, isn't he? So who's going to be, Trippier will probably play tomorrow, but who's going to be left back?
Maybe Lewis.
Lewis. Yeah, interesting. So he's keeping us guessing definitely as to what his first team lineup is going to be next week. But as you can see there, we're starting, or reasonably starting, on 31,292 subscribers, guys. Let's see what we can finish tonight's stream on. We've got over 1,000 watching already on both platforms over on X and YouTube. So thank you very much for tuning in. As we head towards 32,000, those 292 have really flown up, Billy, because we were only celebrating 31 not long ago.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm about to get the Girona lineup, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Right. Okay. Let's just wait for that and see how the opposition. We probably don't know many of them, to be fair.
One or two we know.
One or two.
Yeah, one or two we know. Definitely. No doubt about that.
Now, there it is. Right. Casaniga, of course, the former Tottenham goalkeeper. Arnau, Lopez, Van der Beek, of course, we do know. Frances, Daley Blind, we know. Tony Villa, Brian Gil, of course, played for Tottenham as well. Yangel Herrera, Ivan Martin, and Porto. So I guess from what I can see there, Billy, that's a strong lineup from Girona, considering they're playing away in Bournemouth tomorrow.
Yeah, that's I kind of went through last night. All those players you mentioned, they're all in that lineup. So
they're all in the lineup.
That's pretty much the first choice lineup for me. Could have been not going to be easy.
Of course, they would play a strong side because La Liga kicks off next week as well.
Yeah.
At the same time as the Premier League. So they are going to be playing a strong lineup. It's going to be quite a competitive game because, Girona now, they're on the back end of their pre-season as well. So, hey, I'm looking forward to this. I really am. James says, hi, guys. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I went on a biking holiday with my dad to Northern Ireland, and he sadly passed away in his sleep. Oh, my God. That's awful, James. So sorry to hear that. That's terrible. But hopefully, as I said, there, a lot of people, when these things happen, you've always got the memories to cherish, and make sure you always cherish them. Dugout Football, Doug, good evening to you. He's been a member of this channel for 29 months, and considering he's a Liverpool fan, that's dedication. Thank you very much, Doug. Evening, Paul and Billy. Not long until the start of the new season. Do you think you'll get Mark Guay? We'll talk about that at half-time. Billy Ace is a new member. Welcome to Members Club, Billy. Thank you very much for signing up. And Graham Ritchie, thank you for your super chat. Evening, everyone. A strong lineup tonight. I hope Sanusi gets to play. He's an exciting prospect. I think we'll see him second half, Billy.
Yeah, 100% we will. I've got pictures on the screen now, so that's all good.
I don't. Well, because press the play button, Billy. Hang on. Live. Yeah, I've got the subs training on the left-hand side of the pitch.
Yeah. It looks pretty full as well, doesn't it? Well, I'm saying that. No, it doesn't.
The Leazes doesn't. The Leazes corner's a bit empty there, but I mean, it's not kick-off time yet by any stretch of the imagination, so I can imagine that we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But it's great to see St James's Park back. That's what it is. It's fantastic. There's a lot of change around. I think. Look at all the Adidas boards there, Billy. As we look at the Gallagher end there. So Newcastle fans, all with the families there, looking forward to this game. And of course, Anthony Gordon playing, Billy.
Yeah, it's his first game, isn't it? First rest he's had for 2 years. Of course, didn't have any last season.
No,
because of the European Under-21 championships. So he's had a bit of a break. Had a bit of a break during the European Championships, to be fair. He had, 4 or 5 minutes to play.
He did some training.
He'll come back well rested, and I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, you said there about the front three. Tonight, it's Murphy, it's Gordon, and it's Isak. Do you think that will be next week's front three to start the game?
Yes,
because obviously Almiron's probably going to play tomorrow.
Yes, I do. I think this is the first choice front three at the minute until we sign a new right winger. If we sign a new right winger,
yep. I mean, Billy, we'll touch on Mark Guay before the teams come out for the game. Of course, second bid went in, 50 million quid. It's 15 million short of what Palace want. Were you a bit surprised that the first bid was only 40?
Yes, I was actually. Is it one of those bids? We're looking like we're making an offer for you, but in actual fact, we're not. I hope not. That's my cashing tactics. If we're serious about it, I think we'll get it done.
Yeah, I mean, look. Keith Downey was pretty convinced that the talks are still going on between Parish and Mitchell, to get the deal over the line. I think if Newcastle, get anywhere near towards the maybe 55, 60 million mark, they can probably get a deal done. But what's frustrating me, Billy, is you see other teams just getting deals done. West Ham, for instance, flying this summer, really improving their squad.
Yep.
But for us, it takes an age to get deals done.
I mean, Todibo's a fantastic signing for them, isn't it?
Brilliant signing.
They have lost Zuma, mind, so it's just like for like, but they've got a younger version.
Well, I think he's better than Zuma, to be honest. But Fulkrug's an incredible signing.
Indeed, yeah, he is. Yes, he'll score goals. Very physical striker. I think they're going to have a good season this year, West Ham. And
it looks like Solanke's going to Spurs, Billy. 65 million quid.
A lot of money. 50 plus add-ons. Yeah, a lot of money. They're expecting Richarlison to go out the door. I just hope our owners aren't funding Spurs' kind of transfer kitty, because that's a lot of money for Richarlison, 60 million quid.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't think Solanke's anywhere near 65 million. I mean, I find that an astounding transfer, to be honest, Billy. Not that I've got nothing against Solanke himself, but at 65 million pound, I mean, that's an awful big risk for Tottenham to splash out that much money on him.
If he gets 20 goals a season, it'll be worth it for them.
Yes, absolutely. And I suppose at the end of the day, you've got to take a risk, haven't you? And but Kazaninga's a massive goalkeeper, isn't he? He's got some height on him.
Not the same for the top one as a ref. And Michael Oliver refereeing, who last time he refereed this was pretty dreadful.
Yeah, he's not allowed to referee normally, is he?
No.
But obviously they just drag him in because he lives in the area. Girona's shirt, Billy, very much akin to the Croatian national side.
It is, yeah, I thought that. Yeah,
you certainly can't miss it. Teams are in the tunnel, guys, ready to come out for the game. Newcastle with a pretty strong lineup tonight. And again, these are very important games, Billy, because all the players will be pushing to be in that starting lineup for next weekend and stake a claim with Eddie Howe.
The midfield players, especially. I mean, Longstaff will want to be starting next week without Tonali being ready to play yet. So it's between him and Miley, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I guess whoever performs the best tonight will put themselves forward.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting to see.
Somebody just mentioned in there, Pedro Neto going to Chelsea, Billy. I mean, it's a joke, isn't it? It's a joke. How they've got so much money to spend.
It is really, yeah. I don't know how they're getting away with it. They have sold, obviously, Conor Gallagher's gone to, or on the verge of going to Atletico Madrid. So amortise that, and that pays for Pedro Neto, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, somebody said there the stream's not working. It's working fine for me. I think it's working okay for you, Billy.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, just log out of the website and log back in. It wasn't working for me before, but I managed to just refresh everything and it's working. The team's shaking hands. Joe Linton making a heart sign up into the stand somewhere, probably to his partner and his kids.
It's definitely not full, is it? Nowhere near.
No, it's. I mean, God, I could have got a ticket an hour before the game, but
level 7's empty.
Well, yeah, completely empty. There's no level 7, but I mean, look, I think Billy, had it been without disrespecting Girona or Brest, I think had it been top quality opposition, I think we would have seen a full ground. You know, if it had been the AC Milans, Juventuses of the world. You know, again, no disrespect to these teams, but you know for a fact that if it was one of the major Champions League players, I know these two teams are in the Champions League, but if it was them, I think the crowds would have been bigger. I think they've missed a trick trying to, you know, not trying to get the big boys in, but a lot of them are in America, aren't they?
Yeah.
Finishing off their American tours. Alan Bredmore's been a member for 7 months of the channel. Thank you very much, Alan. Evening, Paul and Billy, sitting here with my boy, looking forward to the game. Nice one, Alan. Hope you enjoy it and hope you enjoy the commentary. I mean, there's a couple of subs that might get on tonight, Billy, you know, because I think a lot of them are going to be playing 90 minutes. He did this last year. He kept them on for most of the game, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the Sela Cup last year, because, you know, this will be the last friendly that that all of them play this team before.
A bit poorly, isn't he? Good grief. I can stay in that linesman.
Good grief.
He's got an attempted man-ban as well, by the look of it. Is it a man-ban?
No, he looks like somebody, Billy. I can't put my finger on it.
It's not me. Don't.
No. What? I can't think of his name. Lots of mascots there, of course. I mean, you'd think Michael Oliver would smile for the bloody photo, wouldn't you? It's a bloody friendly. Come on. PAB says, my little boy's told everyone about his shout-out on the show last night. He thinks he's famous. Well, he is. He is famous. Keith says, no disrespect to Girona or Brest. They're both in the Champions League this year. We're not. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Why do people pick things out of nothing?
I think that Girona side will struggle hugely.
Well, it's like Stato said, Billy, they've lost a lot of players, haven't they? And considering they're in the Champions League, they've lost a lot of their best players.
And Girona are doing the shithouse thing of swapping sides.
They are, yeah.
It's a friendly bunch of donuts.
Yeah, Newcastle will attack the Gallagher end in the first half. Interesting.
Have you ever been to Girona, Paul?
No, I haven't actually.
I've landed there once. The airport there is where you go when you go to Costa Brava, because Costa Blanca, I can't remember what it is.
Oh, do you know what? I might have, Billy, when I was a kid, because I went to Spain on holiday a lot when I was a kid, so I may have.
If you went to Lloret de Mar, you probably landed there.
I certainly can't remember it, but, you know, as I say, I was young. But Newcastle come out of the huddle. We're ready to go, Billy, on our first match day live of the season at St. James's Park, of course. And you're live with us on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. No spoilers in the chat, remember. No ridiculous scores, or you just get chucked out. It is going to be Newcastle United to get the game underway. And this is the first, of course, of 2 match day lives today and tomorrow with myself and Billy. We're underway. And this is the first Newcastle game. And a lot of these 11 pushing for a place to be in the starting lineup against Southampton at 3 o'clock next Saturday as the build-up continues for the fantastic return of the Premier League, the exciting return of the Premier League. And a couple of weeks after that, the exciting return of Sandro Tonali, of course. Dean, thank you for your super chat here, lads. Looking forward to the commentary. Thank you, Dean. Bob Black, member for 8 months. Thank you, Bob, for your support. Good evening, Paul and Billy. Let's look forward to a great game. Absolutely. When Newcastle just keeping possession early doors, and the ball is with Livramento, plays it inside now for number 35. Of course, Jamie Miley in from the start. Billy, looking forward to seeing him tonight.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a really good pre-season. Really has put his hand up to be kind of selected in first team squads this season.
Yeah.
Looks like he's playing in the 6 at the minute as well.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I wonder if Eddie's got plans to keep him around the first team this season.
I think he will.
Lewis Hall just trying to burst forward there, but there was a foul on Joe Linton earlier. And the referee gives a free kick to Newcastle United. Of course, first time at St. James's Park in the new Adidas home shirt, which looks glorious.
I wish the shorts had the white stripes down the side.
Yeah, like they did. I remember them in the 80s, Billy. They had the white stripes down, didn't they? With a tint of blue on the sides, if I remember rightly. But I suppose it's all about black and white nowadays. You know, there's very rarely any blue in them now. As Lewis Hall now plays, Anthony Gordon plays a right-footed inside pass to Kraft. Kraft into Murphy. Murphy back to Sean Longstaff, and a simple knock across to Byrne, who gives it to Hall. Hall looking for the run immediately. That was interesting there, Billy. I don't know whether you noticed that. As soon as Hall got the ball, Gordon was off. But now it's Isak having a run, and he's tackled. Dan, thank you very much for your super chat. Belly of curry, fridge of beer, NUFC on the TV. Amen. Absolutely. Christine's going for a 2-1 victory for Newcastle. There's a few spicy tackles gone in early doors here, Billy. I mean, that's a bit eccentric from the Spanish player.
Yeah.
I didn't think Longstaff caught him.
He got there as quick as he could, though, Longstaff, didn't he?
Well, that's saying something. The camera's homing in on Van der Beek. Cleared by Casanega in the Girona goal. And a little test here of pace for Emil Kraft, but he deals with it really well and gets it back to His Holiness Nick Pope. The pitch looks fantastic, Billy.
Doesn't it? Just looks an absolute billiard ball table, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Jacob Murphy and sets himself away. Murphy plays it through looking for Isak. Isak now down to the byline. He could pull it back for Livramento. He does eventually do that, but it's on Livramento's left. Pulls it into the middle. Longstaff scores! Very, very good finish indeed from Sean Longstaff, and Newcastle United once again out the traps very quickly in pre-season and have taken the lead through Sean Longstaff. So grab your granny because she's back at St. James's Park. Get in. Good finish by Sean, that, Billy.
It's an excellent goal. It's the end to end, isn't it? It's Jacob Murphy. Terrific turn to Murphy. Had a great ball to Isak. I thought he'd overhit it. Isak had to come back to Livramento. He squared it across. Longstaff's first touch was heavy. Nobody got a tackle in, and he just passed it.
I think he'd have wanted to put it further in the corner, wouldn't he? But
I mean, it
was
didn't really put himself in glory, did he?
Yeah. But nevertheless, Sean has popped up with a goal, and that'll do his confidence the world of good. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. Lovely move, Billy. It all started from that lovely little dummy from Murphy in midfield. Just totally, I think it was Van der Beek came in and he just swerved away from him.
Yeah, brilliant from Murphy. And a slightly overhit pass. Isak did well to recycle it. Livramento's up with the attack and a good ball for him. Really good goal. Absolutely. And I don't think the Girona manager, Michel, will be too happy with that. Good player in his day, Michel. Oh, he was indeed. Here's Joe Linton for Newcastle United. And Newcastle have started with a purpose here, Billy. I mean, obviously, it's the last, like I said, these players are playing in their last friendly before the season starts. They'll want to make sure that A, they're fresh, and B, they make sure that Eddie Howe knows that they're available. 100%. Yeah, this is the last chance saloon for some of them. Audition time. Indeed. If you've just joined us, we're coming up to the 5th minute of the game. Newcastle lead by 1-0. Sean Longstaff as Anthony Gordon wins it back on that left-hand side. But good defending that, but Oliver's allowed play to go on. I thought Gordon fouled him there, but he didn't. Lovely little 1-2, comes back to Longstaff on the edge of the box, and it's powder puff shot this time from Sean. Well won back by Joe Linton, but not according to Michael Oliver. He's given the free kick.
I mean, to be honest, I think the foul by Gordon was a free kick about 30 seconds before that. I'm not sure what that was by Joe Linton. All he does is a shoulder barge. Well, maybe he's a little overzealous, but certainly some interesting tackles gone in early doors, Bill.
Yeah, 100%. As I say, they're trying to impress the manager, I guess. Both sides, I guess. Not just us.
Yeah. Season starts for La Liga, of course, next week as well. As Eddie Howe looks purposely on. Girona have the ball. That's awful. That is terrible. And it's kicked straight out of play for a Toon throw, which we will gladly take. And Longstaff gets it back now to Emil Kraft. Kraft in turn rolls it across to Pope. And now Dan Burn. Lewis Hall.
Oh.
I mean, Joe Linton dummied that, thinking that Miley was behind him. He wasn't quite there. Lewis Hall, as soon as he gets the ball, Billy, he's laying it off and then he's bombing forward. I love that about him.
He's just a great player, isn't he? He really is. Such a maturity as well for a young fella.
Yeah. Eddie certainly worked his magic on him, despite the frustration from most fans last season when he wasn't playing.
Good presses from Newcastle.
Absolutely is. And they were forcing Girona back here. And Isak cuts the ball back off to the goalkeeper, but they managed to there was just an avenue to find the keeper there. And
I think Gazaniga's got a mistake in him, to be honest. I can remember him in the Premier League. He was awful. But
I agree. That's a good ball out to the right-hand side, though, from Girona. They don't have the names on the shirts, Billy, which is rather annoying.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I don't know many of them. I know a few of them, but when they don't have the names on the shirts, it's highly annoying. And it's played out left here. Livramento comes across.
I think that's Brian Gilles, isn't it?
Yeah, Brian Gilles, 19, yeah. And here's Van der Beek. No, it's not. That's a bald man, so it can't be Van der Beek. Van der Beek's number 6, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
But again, good pressing by Newcastle, forcing Girona back again, forcing them back to the halfway line. That's fantastic pressing from Murphy as well. And now Gordon getting in on the act. Ball played through, well read by Emil Kraft. And he lays it to Tino Livramento, who will go back to Nick Pope, and we will reset. I mean, Donny van der Beek's had a fall from grace, hasn't he, Billy? I think the move to Manchester United would killed his career.
Basically, yeah. I mean, he was a star, wasn't he? He was a fantastic signing at the time for Manchester United. And they just wasn't used, was he? Whoever was manager, I think it was Solskjaer, wasn't it, when he signed? Maybe even before that.
Yeah, and and any manager, Ranić certainly didn't use him, and neither did Egghead. So he's had a fall from grace a little bit, but maybe move to Girona. I mean, he's gone to a Champions League side, let's not forget. So it's not exactly a bad move for him.
No. Sean got took down very late there.
He did.
As well.
That's a very late tackle, and
he's down.
Sean is still down. It was a very, very late tackle. Girona don't kick the ball out, incidentally. Gordon wins it back, and I think Livramento or Longstaff's back up, luckily for us. We don't want to see an injury in it.
Mixy tackles going in.
I tell you what, there is some fierce tackles going in. Livramento now calmly rolls it back to his skipper, Dan Burn. And Burn again calmly to Emil Kraft. Kraft rolls it out to the right-hand side now for Jacob Murphy, who started that run for the first goal, of course. Swerved out the way of Van der Beek and then just ploughed through the middle of the field and laid it off to Isak, who in turn got back to Livramento, who in turn centered it for Sean Longstaff just to finish, which will do his confidence the world of good. But Girona aren't here just to knock the ball around by the looks of things, Billy. They're here to give Newcastle a game.
That's a good ball, that. Oh.
I think you're a couple of seconds ahead of me, Billy.
Pity it was Longstaff on for it, not Gordon.
Yeah, he would have been onto that in a flash, wouldn't he? No pun intended there. Here's Jamie Miley to Anthony Gordon. Lays it off now to Joe Linton. Joe Linton back to Anthony Gordon. Gordon takes one touch. It's a heavy touch, though, and it rolls out for a goal kick to Girona. Good start, though, Billy. Good first 10 minutes here.
Some good football being played, certainly by Newcastle, and the pressing and the emphasis on getting Girona back in their own half is fantastic at the minute.
I tell you what, that 14, Billy, he reminds me of Pepe. I know Pepe has just retired, of course, but he gives an element of Pepe about him. Big hard man there.
Yeah.
As Kazaniga now clears it long up the field. Livramento was under that, wins the header. Looked like a shove by Emil Kraft, but he's got away with that. But Girona have the ball back now with Van der Beek in the middle of the park. You've just joined us. Welcome to Matchday Live here on the Toon Review. And it is good news so far. We've had 10 minutes and Newcastle lead a 0-0. Sean Longstaff in the 3rd minute of the game. Relatively good start by Newcastle. Some meaty tackles going in. And it's shaping up to be a very interesting game, this, considering we expect a lot of the first-team players to play the 90 minutes tonight, Billy.
Yeah, potentially. I think the 14, by the way, is that Herrera that we spoke about last night.
Yes.
Big meathead. Looks a big meathead, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, here's Daley Blind, who, well, he doesn't seem to have changed since his Man United days. Maybe his hair's a bit shorter these days, but, well, good on him. He's prolonging his career. That's a certainty.
Well played from Longstaff there.
Yeah, that's what I want to see from Sean. You know, physicality, Billy. You know, getting in there. He didn't exactly win the ball there, but he got the player off the ball and won a throw in.
Yeah, good play from Longstaff. Had a good start actually, Longstaff.
Can't complain. He's had a goal. He's got a couple of good tackles in.
Been cropped.
He has. Yeah. The ball is with Nick Pope now as Newcastle look to play it out from the back. Emil Kraft to Livramento now.
Oh, nice pass.
Miley, nice play. Billy, stop spoiling. People in the chat are saying you're putting spoilers in. You're a couple of seconds ahead of all of us.
How can I be?
I don't know, but you are. Never mind. It's Livramento on the ball anyway. As we've just ticked over to 31,300 subs, Billy.
Unbelievable. What's your clock say?
My clock says 12 minutes and 3 seconds.
I'm 1 second ahead, yeah.
Okay. So behave yourself.
There you go. I've just paused it for a second, so we should be level now.
Jesus Christ. We like to do things properly on the Toon Review, don't we? We're very professional most of the time. Girona back defending at the moment, but they have the ball. Gordon showed great pace there to try and close them down. The press is intense from Newcastle. Or Joe Linton,
isn't it?
If he'd gone down there, that would have been a free kick. Isak, lovely touch inside to Gordon. Back to Joe Linton. Back to Gordon. Some little intricate football here from Newcastle. Isak gets to the byline. Flicks it across. Lewis Hall with a misheader. Murphy smashes it home. Brilliant goal from Newcastle United. And we are 2-0 up within the first 15 minutes. Lewis Hall, now we'll have to see on a replay whether he meant that header, Billy, because I think he might have been going for goal. But instead it comes to Jacob Murphy. He lashes it home. So go and grab your granny again because she's not going to bingo. She's watching the Toon and it's 2-0. Do you know what, Billy? I think Lewis Hall meant that header.
So do I. Yeah, I don't think it's that. By any stretch of the imagination, the head for goal.
No.
Great header from him. Great ball from Isak into him. But what a finish from Murphy. Good Lord, he's everything behind that.
One of them volleys where he just sliced across it, Billy, right into the roof of the net. Fabulous goal. And we're coming up to the 14th minute. It's Newcastle United 2, Girona 0. And a very, very good.
Aren't they?
Oh, they're terrible. Absolute. I mean, lovely passing again from Newcastle. To create that space. Isak did brilliantly to get to the byline, floated across in. And I thought Lewis Hall had a header at goal, which he just fluffed, but he didn't. It was a little flick on, and it came to Jacob Murphy, and what a volley that was. And all is well at St. James's Park on this Friday evening. But Van der Beek's knocked Livramento off the ball now, breaks forward for Girona, plays it to the left, big opportunity here, into the box. Great save down to his left by Nick Pope. Sorry, down to his right, actually, not his left. What am I? Jesus Christ. Good save, Billy. Good hand on that.
Yeah, he got it. I mean, it was hard, wasn't it? A good, powerful shot from the 21. But yeah, Van der Beek did really well against Livramento in the middle of the park and fed in 21. Again, Pope was down quickly. Great save.
Yeah, indeed. Livramento, for me, knocked off the ball very easy there by Van der Beek. But again, that was, Nick Pope will want a bit of, you want a few shots. Oh, that's given away again. And now Isak bursts forward, plays it in Anthony Gordon. Gordon's through on goal. 3-0. There you go. This is a monstrous start from Newcastle United. You are not going to stop Flash Gordon in them circumstances. And it's time to grab your granny again because she's got one word for Liverpool Football Club. Fuck off. Joe Linton brilliantly winning the ball in midfield, comes to Isak, and as soon as Isak gets the ball, Gordon's on his bike, played in by Isak, brilliantly weighted ball, and the finish when Gordon was brilliant.
Yeah, with his left foot too. Yeah, fantastic finish. Yeah. They're really, really poor. They're so naive. They're not used to this kind of press from an opponent, and we're cruising 3-0. So are we playing Tottenham here?
Well, Ali B, dear God, no kissing of the badge. Oh, wait, man. Honestly. He celebrated with the fans. But Girona, well, I mean, I don't care whether it's a friendly. You don't want to be 3-0 down in 15 minutes of a game, Billy.
No, absolutely not. The worrying thing is they were quite physical before they went 3-0 down, so maybe they'll have a bit of a rush of blood to the head and start kicking people.
Yeah, Ali B says, lol, I knew you'd notice. I'd missed out. Yeah, Stato will be happy, says Matt. Indeed, he will. As Girona try and play it out, and the frustration's kicking in as well, throwing the ball down in a temper tantrum. Wow. I mean, it's I mean, I don't know whether there's any Girona fans in the ground or not, whether they've travelled across, but Jesus Christ. I wish they probably wish they'd stayed where they were. Here's Dan Byrne for Newcastle, back to Nick Pope, who has had to make a save.
Yeah,
a couple of minutes before that goal. Good hand, good powerful hand on it, down to his right. Ian Fleming, thank you for your super chat. We are coming for you, Manchester City, says Ian.
Van der Beek left one in there on Jerry Marley as well.
That's two he's left in. Yeah, I noticed that, Billy. I mean, frustrations will be kicking in, but you know, I think if Joe Linton sees young Miley getting picked on a lot by Van der Beek, I think he'll have a word with.
Oh, what a turn that is!
Oh, brilliant from Murphy. He was caught very late again, and this time Anthony. Who's Anthony Oliver, Billy? Michael Oliver blows his whistle.
Oliver Twist.
Yeah, that's right. But again, that was a late one on Murphy as well. But
I think he was out doing with skill more than anything there.
Yeah, Murphy didn't make much of it, to be fair to the
brilliant, but a brilliant turn.
Look at Joe Linton bollocking Dan Byrne there for not getting the ball to him quick enough. Did you notice that, Billy?
I did. And that's
he
something we want to see more of.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're not going to get a free ride with Joe Linton. He wants the ball. Give him it. Here is Byrne now up the line now for Anthony Gordon. Gordon, lovely little change with Lewis Hall. Hall now bursts forward. Did the ball run out there? No, it didn't, says the referee. Still in play, but he gives the ball away. And Van der Beek gets it back, but we brilliantly win it back, though, Billy. You know, Lewis Hall lost the ball, went and won it back.
Oh, what a pass!
Oh, what a ball! It's through to Isak. Isak now on the left-hand side. Tried to cut back on his right, but unfortunately didn't happen. But he's won the ball back with a big shoulder charge, and then a lovely bit of skill. Isak showing some qualities here. It's Michael Jackson. That's a penalty, referee. Indeed it is. Brilliant from Isak again. And he stayed down to really, I mean, look, the Girona players laughing because he didn't touch him there. It was Michael Jackson at his best there, Billy. I mean, we talk about St. Maximin doing Jackson dances, but literally Isak was like, hee, right there. And chopped down for a penalty.
Unbelievable bit of skill. He lost the ball and he won it back. Then he was kicked once. Shirt pulled outside the area. And inside him, he's been hung round the waist there from the other defender. The first defender comes back, Rugger tackles him, brings him down.
Wow, I mean, that's sensational stuff. I mean, that is brilliant, Billy.
I mean,
look at the fans in the background. They're just like going, wow. Incredible stuff. Isak's back on his feet, by the way, and will take the penalty.
And looks about cream crackered, I suppose, as well, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, Billy, that was a hell of a run, that. He's already got an assist in the game. Well, two if you sort of count the first goal when he's given it with Livramento across to Sean. But this could be 4-0 in the first 20 minutes.
It is.
I don't think we could have asked for a better start than this, Billy Bob.
That was unbelievable for me, Isaac. That's Everton-esque, wasn't it, virtually?
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, Isak now takes a deep breath, steps up to take the penalty, and it's saved. It was a poor penalty. Yeah, there was not much put into that from Isak. And it's an easy save down to his right by Casanega.
Great play from Gordon. No, I mean, that's his last two penalties he's missed for Newcastle now, Isaac.
He has, yeah. It was a disappointing penalty, that, Billy.
Good save from Casanega. Went the right way, but yeah, awful penalty.
It wasn't hit with any pace, was it? He just sort of tried to just pass it into the corner. Bit of a lazy penalty, that. Not very good at all. never mind. We're 3-0 up. It's a friendly. I'm sure when it comes to the crunching Premier League games, you'll be a little more lethal than that. But let's face it, it was his brilliance that won the penalty in the first place.
Yeah, we would never have got a penalty if it wasn't for him there.
Absolutely incredible pieces of skill. Here's Joe Linton. Murphy, who's had a very good start of the game as well, of course, scored a cracking volley as well. Miley just slightly played that behind Livramento, but he's got the ball now. Livramento all the way back for Emil Kraft on the halfway line. Kraft just taking his time before rolling across to Dan Burn. He's all screen to the ball on the left-hand side. Anthony Gordon makes himself available. Joe Linton goes down the left. Gordon cuts in onto his right. Gordon now.
Referee! Van der Beek again.
Van der Beek leaving his foot in. The little shithouse. Somebody needs to give him a whack. I'm telling you now. That's 3 times, Billy. He's nailed our players when the ball's gone.
Man, twat.
Really, really. I'm surprised Michael Oliver didn't give a free kick there, although he probably played on, didn't he? But he needs to have a word with Van der Beek as a challenge comes in on Gordon. And, well, a fair challenge, but a hard challenge. And now Joe Linton goes in. And Lewis Hall. Great play by Jamie Miley to win it back. Now Hall on the left-hand side. Hall spins and wins a throw-in. I think he needs to have a word with Van der Beek, Billy, because, I mean, it's pretty dangerous, isn't it? Because, you know, you're playing at a friendly speed and then you're leaving challenges in like that.
It's about his 4th one as well. It's not like he's doing it once. It's about his 4th one and we're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
22 minutes in. So, yeah, I think a word needs to be said because otherwise Joe Linton's going to crunch him at some point. There's no doubt about that.
But I tell you what, Billy, we look fit.
We look fit. We look, we're playing good football. You know, it's all like encouraging stuff for me. This is fantastic.
Yeah, the 11 that are out there tonight certainly look fit, certainly look hungry for the game. And they're not taking any crap either. They're getting stuck in as well. Here's Joe Linton now to Livramento. Livramento has Murphy on this near side. Jacob Murphy now plants a cross in. That's too near to Casanega. Not the best ball in the world. He's ever played that from Jacob. No
bending it was. When he bent on it, went straight into the arms of Casanega.
Yep. Well, the fact that he's managed to hold on to the ball will be a boost for him, given his first, he's led 3 goals past him already, but that's a hell of a kick.
Brilliant kick, isn't it?
What a pass out that is, but that's got too much pace on it, yeah. I think Lewis Hall had it covered though, Bill.
Yes, he was there. No doubt about that.
Burns swings it across to Emil Kraft, who brings it forward, but then stops again at walking pace. That's what I don't want to see this season, Billy. I saw enough of that last season, you know, where they just get the ball in the centre halves and they're at walking pace. And, you know, we need to bring it out with a bit of pace, which we've done a few times in this game already. It has to be said. Here's Anthony Gordon now.
Come on,
skins his man and he's hauled to the floor again. And again, honestly, brilliant skills from Anthony Gordon.
He had no room to do it in either, which was fantastic.
It was right on the line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Martin Guitar Mad, thank you for your super chat. Got big hopes for this season. Well, I mean, considering this isn't even our strongest lineup, Billy, it bodes well.
Well, Longstaff and Miley have started the game really, really well, I've got to say. Joe Linton's been his usual self. So, middle of the park is where we've started. The pressure's great. That's a great little flick.
Lovely touch from Jamie Miley. Sets Joe Linton away into Longstaff. He plays a good ball out to the left-hand side now for Anthony Gordon. He fancies a run at the defender. He's got him on toast all day. Plays the ball across, but where no Newcastle player was there, unfortunately. He played it forward when and Joe Linton's won this back now. Good work again from Jamie Miley. Here is young Miley on the ball. Could have had a shot. Chooses to go to Murphy. Murphy's got an overlap from Livramento. Livramento, ball across. Joe Linton's missed it. It comes back to Sean Longstaff. Longstaff into Burn! And a great save from Casanega. What a save that is.
An outstanding save. Great effort from Dan Burn. What he was doing up there, I don't know. What a reflex save that is from Casanega.
That is a brilliant save. I mean, incredible save. But Newcastle took the corner very quickly. And it's Lewis Hall now. Plays it back. Murphy's fell over in the box. Here is Lewis Hall again. And he's tackled Van der Beek now. Somebody leave one on him. That's crap from Van der Beek. Gordon picks it up. Miley now.
Get another one.
And again, he's chopped that from Van der Beek. A free kick to Newcastle. We get on with it.
Man.
I mean, how many times, referee? By the way, Dan Burn is still in the centre forward position. I just need to let everybody know. He's up front with Isak at the minute. He wants a goal, Billy. He feels it. Oh, and a ball through from Miley. Livramento just can't get there. And it's, well, good work by Livramento, but it's a goal kick to Girona. I think we'll see that save now from Casanega, Billy. Absolute cracker. I mean, Byrne couldn't have hit that any better coming onto that first time.
Yeah, had a bit of bend on it as well. He was in the box. I'm going to say he's about, I don't know, maybe 15 yards out.
Well, here it is. Joe Linton just, to be fair to Joe, he was put off. But look at this hit. Right on the 18-yard box. And, I mean, it was close to him, but his reflexes had to be really quick.
Yeah, good effort from Dan Byrne. A really good save.
Yep. Longstaff does well to win the header. Miley now. Back to Murphy.
Jamie's different to Lewis, isn't he? Different type of player, more physical, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not as tall as Lewis, obviously, is he? But he's got some strength on him. And I tell you what, he's doing all right in that 6 tonight.
He's got some lovely touches, that's for certain.
Yeah. And that can only bode well for us, Billy, that we've got a couple of these, youngsters. All right, that the fact that they're brothers, but I mean, it's players coming from the academy who are looking good. I mean, there's Miley, there's Sanusi. We've got a couple of players, Harrison coming through as well. Great ball down the line again, which Livramento runs onto. And, that is a very strong challenge on Livramento.
He's hurt him as well. He's hurt him.
Yeah, he has. He's holding his lower back by the looks of things, Tino, there.
I think he's okay, but he's holding his coccyx.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, the challenges that Girona are putting in. Miley now. Anthony Gordon finds himself on the right-hand side here. Gordon's got an overlap, but uses Livramento and Gordon's touch. I think, to be fair, Livramento was going for Miley there, but Gordon didn't see Miley behind him.
I agree. He got in the way, didn't he?
It's a goal kick. But I'm loving the football we're playing here, Billy, as there's a Girona player down in the penalty area, so we're going to get some treatment for him. What do you make the first 27 minutes, Billy?
Oh, I've loved every minute of it. Despite them kind of having a lot of physicality about them and leaving feet and stuff, some of the football we've played has been absolutely phenomenal. The attitude, the press, the football we're playing, the finishing, it's all been great apart from the penalty. And even the penalty was just a phenomenal piece of play to get the penalty in the first place. First 27 minutes, you can't argue with it. It's been fantastic.
Yep. Michael says Van der Beek didn't want to join us on loan because at the time we were in a relegation battle. His loss. I remember that. We were linked heavily with him. But he didn't want to come.
Well, I'd sooner have Bruno than him any day of the week.
Oh, God. I mean, there's just no...
I had with someone, but Van der Beek, would we got Bruno? That's the question.
Yeah. It is a very, very good question. By the way, Martin says, indeed, you're right, Martin. There is a third Miley in the wings coming through as well. He's 16-year-old. Am I correct in thinking there's a Miley brother at Sunderland as well?
Apparently, he's the best one as well.
Yeah. There's four of them, isn't there? 3 at Newcastle and there's 1 at Sunderland. What's on earth did he go to Sunderland for?
An Elliot or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's probably the best one. But maybe he'll come back to Newcastle.
Well, we'll see in due course, of course. Nothing happening. Players still down getting treatment. We've got nearly 3,000 watching across both Twitter and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us on Matchday Live on this Friday evening. Please do subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're at 31,311 now, Billy, so it's bombing up. Let's see what we can finish on tonight. Welcome to all our new subscribers, and thank you for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate it. And don't forget to give it a like if you're enjoying the commentary as well, because that helps the channel massively. But we are growing at a very fast pace, Billy Bob, this channel. We
are indeed. It's great to see. We thank you all for coming and joining us on this fantastic journey, Warren.
Absolutely indeed. We've got every game this season, live commentary of every Newcastle United game this season right here on the Toon Review. You got match previews, match reviews, transfer shows, latest news shows, loads and loads of stuff. And we welcome fans from all other clubs as well. As long as you behave yourselves and don't act like immature or anything like that. We've even got Sunderland fans who are part of the channel.
We do.
And I believe the Mackham Cabby's in the chat tonight as well. So good evening to him as well. Players back underway now. Casanega hits it long. Livramento hasn't had a great start, Billy. He's looked a little bit shaky, I have to say.
He was the same in Japan, I thought. I don't think he was as strong defensively as he did last year. Of course, he probably rusty in once the season starts. And
it's early days, of course it is.
His former club, so, it
is early days, of course it is. But, he's never let us down when the opposition have been at a higher level. He's never let us down, to be fair, has he? So
100%. I am looking forward to seeing Trippier tomorrow night. I've got to say, though.
Yeah. Well,
tomorrow afternoon, I should say.
Tomorrow afternoon, yeah. Don't say tomorrow night. People will miss the game, Billy Bob. What time's kickoff? 4 o'clock, isn't it?
4 o'clock. Good default.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
that's a foul referee, surely. And Michael Oliver has given it as it's put in the back of the net. He's furious with the rereferee. I think it's Emil Kraft who took one in the side of the head. We'll need to see that again, Billy. But the Girona
Porto. Is it Porto? I think it's Porto.
Porto.
Well, yeah, he's his man. Off the ball, man.
Well, he's also struck him in the head for a start, Billy, which is a clear foul.
It's an amazing.
And then he should be booked for dissent.
Kicking the ball away as well.
Yeah, and here's Murphy now, bobbing down the right-hand side. Good strength by Murphy to hold the ball up. He heads for the byline, swings across in. Did that get a slight deflection? No, goal kick. I thought that took a deflection, but Murphy's not complaining, so... But that's what I like about Jacob Murphy, Billy. He'll try and get a cross in whenever he can, even if it doesn't come off for him. At least he's trying to whip that ball in, which we don't get with a certain other left-footed player who plays there. Michael McIntyre, thank you for your super sticker. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you again for your support. Casaniga not taking this goal kick, incidentally, Billy.
Strange.
Dan V says commentary is mint as watching on a silent stream. The missus thinks the Geordie commentary is so much better than the Sky she's used to. Well, I've seen a few comments like that tonight, so thank you very much for your kind words, everybody. As Girona now played out from the back, but Livramento, that's what he's good at, stepping up like that, reading the play. As soon as I say that big number 14, what's his name? Hulk Tank or whatever. Herrera.
I think it's Yanal Herrera or something his name is.
Yeah, well, he's on the ball now. Plays it out to this left-hand side to Daley Blind. As Girona, well, I think this is the first time in the game where they've had a little bit of possession and are knocking the ball around.
Yeah.
But our press is very high here, I have to say it. Good work from Van der Beek this time, but Murphy intercepts the ball. Dean Meha, thank you very much for signing up to Members Club. Thank you very much for your support. Much appreciated, my friend. Welcome to Members Club.
Tino hasn't started very well, has he? I mean,
no, he's put the ball out there.
He got out of trouble there, but then got back into it again. But I think Kraft did play him into a bit of trouble in the first place, to be fair to him.
But all in all, a very, very good 33 minutes so far for the Toon. No doubt about that. I mean, we just blitzed them in the first 15 minutes of the game. If you've just joined us, we were 3-0 up after 15 minutes, and Isak's also missed a penalty. So it could easily have been 4. That's a very good ball played out, but that's a good bit of pace by Livramento. Oh, I mean, Nick Pope did a brilliant dummy there. He certainly didn't see it.
Burn.
What's Byrne doing there? That's poor defending. Shot comes in from the edge of the box. It's blocked. But that's what I love, Billy. 3 Newcastle players went to block that shot.
Yeah, but it's poor from Byrne. You've got to be safety first in that area. Take
really
plays
poor.
On.
Really poor.
6-yard box. That's really bad.
He's not the type of player that can do that. He's not a dribbly boy, as Alex would say. Is he? He's
no, absolutely not.
Just get rid. It's certainly in that position. You've got players breathing down your neck. Get rid.
We saw in Japan when he tried to do the Fans Beckenbauer thing, it didn't work. I don't know why he keeps doing it. That's good play. Lucky.
Yeah, very good play. But Dan Burn switched on this time and clears the ball. But Girona just asking a few questions at the minute. Herrera again. And now Blind. Inside to Herrera. He seems to be their quarterback, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he's played a lovely ball out to the right-hand side again, but good defending by Lewis Hall. Sam93, a member for 15 months. Thank you very much for your support. Number 14 is Romeo, the ex-Southampton midfielder, of course.
I don't think it is. He's on the bench.
Oh, well, there you go, Sam. He's on the bench. So it's not him. Does look like him. It does look like him, actually. I can see why you said that. Daniel says we will go in for Madueke now. Chelsea have signed Neto.
Potentially.
I mean, he has been linked. He's been linked for quite some time. And now here goes Anthony Gordon down the left-hand side. 35 on the clock. 3-0 to Newcastle. A little bit of first-time passing. But just slowed up there a little bit. Dan Burn now. Across to Emil Kraft. Out to this near side to Murphy. Murphy, unfortunately, can't hold on to the ball, but we win it back. It's gone a little bit scrappy last couple of minutes, to be fair, for Newcastle. Miley goes on the hunt for the ball. And again, Anthony Gordon pressing. Good effort. Doesn't get the ball, but the effort's there. And Girona now settle back into possession. Herrera. Again, Miley goes hunting for him.
Romeo is playing. He's the 14 because Brian Gill didn't start.
Oh, that's a good ball. But a great bit of play from Lewis Hall. Great bit of pace. So it is Romeo, not...
Yeah, Brian Gill isn't playing because he noticed some discomfort in the warm-up.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you have it.
Sorry, Sam, you bang on.
Absolutely, Sam. Well done. Asula isn't on the bench, no, Ben. I would assume that Asula will start tomorrow as Isak's starting tonight, given that they're the only... And Parkinson's on the bench tonight. So I think Asula will start tomorrow, Billy.
Yeah, 100% he will.
Looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
Good evening, Alexander Allard. Hope you're well, my friend. Are you in the ground tonight by any chance, Alexander? In a Newcastle tracksuit by any chance, Alexander? Still hasn't bloody told me. Anyway, Lewis Hall on the ball. Rolls it up now for Anthony Gordon. Gordon back to Hall. Dan Byrne. Ron Peacock, thank you very much for your super sticker. Much appreciated. Over 3,000 watching the stream now on both platforms. Thank you very much. Please keep subscribing if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, guys. We are your #1 channel for Newcastle United this coming season. And Newcastle now with Isak. He's going to curl one. Good save. Casaniga to the left-hand side. Bounces now to Jacob Murphy. Murphy goes to the byline. Great skill from Murphy. Clips it across. And it's a simple header for Joe Linton. He's put it off the crossbar. And then it's smashed in by Sean Longstaff. And Sean gets his second of the game. How on earth did Joe Linton miss that header? It doesn't really matter because it's come off the crossbar, bounced loose, and Sean Longstaff absolutely rasps it home. It's 4-0 to Newcastle United. And, well, it's time to grab your granny again because she's sitting by the byline having a bit of a crafty Cuban cigar right now. 4-0. By the way, we just had a Sam93 has also gifted 5 Toon Review memberships as well. Thank you so much, Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
4-0, Billy?
Yeah, I mean, the keeper performed wonders to keep out Isak in the first place, but Murphy did remarkably well. Get across the far post, just slightly above Joe Linton, just slightly heading it onto the bar. And the ball come out to Sean Longstaff, who showed more attitude to get to the ball than any of the Girona players and volleyed into the net. And Sean has 2 goals already. It's a great start for him.
Right. He can only be Johnny on the spot, and he certainly was there.
Yeah. Oh,
lovely back heel by Murphy. Plays Livramento away. Livramento into Isak, but a good tackle on him. Miley then hunts the ball down like a bumblebee chasing honey.
They've got to have it well, that's on, to be fair to him.
Yep. Blind now on this near side, but he's closed down very quickly. Joe Linton, though, look at the work. He gets back in midfield and wins the ball. He's like a tank. He just sticks that big ass out and says, you're not coming near this football. Get lost.
He should be part of the leadership team, if anyone should.
Well, I think he will be at some point, Billy. Absolutely.
100%.
But I'll tell you what I've been really...
example.
Yeah, but what I've been really impressed with in this first half is the effort, Billy. You know, considering this is a friendly, Girona have put themselves around in this first half, but we've controlled the game, and the press when we lose the ball has also been extremely impressive.
Really good, really good. And Jacob Murphy, some of the little touches he's done has been outstanding.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been a really good first half. Should be 5-0. We've missed the penalty. We're 4 up as it is, but Isak gets to get on the score sheet as well.
I mean, Michel, the Girona manager, what does he say at half-time? I mean, I know it's a friendly, but he cannot. I mean, he's got a very strong side out. Let's not forget, this is a strong Girona side who are in the Champions League this season. And there is Nick Pope off his line like a bolt of lightning from the heavens, from the Holy One. Longstaff.
Nice. There's not much you can say, is there really? I mean, what can he say? His team are dreadfully undercooked. If this is if their season starts this time next week.
Well, that's what the worrying thing would be, isn't it? The fact that their league starts next week as well. They should be at the same standard as us or same fitness as us, and they look way off. But we've made them look way off, in fairness, Billy. We've been at it. This is the way it go.
I mean, that Sigankov isn't playing, of course, who's the right winger generally, and he's a good player, but
Yeah.
Apart from that, I mean, they're pretty good strength side for them. But they have lost an awful lot of players as well. They've been ravaged in the summer.
Oh,
Tino again.
Yeah. Simple ball out from Nick Pope, and Tino does not take that. Yeah, just a little bit rusty is Tino at the moment. I mean, I wonder if Tino's the impression about Trippier. Well, Trippier's here.
Oh, well played.
Oh, Lewis Hall pulled back as well, but he still manages to get the ball to Isak. Takes the ball brilliantly. Isak cuts inside, smashes the shot, and it's well blocked. Could have given it to Murphy, but you're never going to get the ball off Isak in those circumstances.
No, 100% not. And he had every right to go for a shot, but it just seems destined not to get on the score sheet tonight so far, doesn't
he? Yeah. I mean, he couldn't have done anything else but hit that shot with so much power, but it was well blocked. Jimmy Barr, thank you for your super chat. We needed that settler. They had a great bit of play for a part there. Yeah, they had a bit of possession before our fourth goal. But Nick Pope has made one good save, of course, down to his right-hand side. It was an excellent save. But a couple of minutes left until that half-time whistle. Romeo goes now as they try and build down the right-hand side, Girona. Jimmy Barr's also gifted 5 Toon Review memberships as well, Billy. So thank you very much,
Cheers,
Jock.
Jimmy.
Much appreciated.
Ooh.
Opportunity to get the ball in here for Girona. Can they get a goal back? It's come to the far post. Cuts inside, and Daily Blind was just nowhere. And Isak comes back helping out. And now Murphy. I mean, Murphy surely got the beating of Daily Blind. Dear God. I mean, he's 105 for a start. Isak now, inside to Jamie Miley. Miley turns, a bit of space in the centre circle, plays it out to Lewis Hall. Dan Robinson, thank you for your super chat. When we press with intensity, we make the best look like idiots. But last season, we were never praised for how well we did, only how bad they did.
We didn't press last year because we were too tired.
Yeah, we were knackered. We didn't see this kind of intensity. Longstaff now in a bit of space to move forward. 2 goals for Sean tonight. And he's doing well. That was a Newcastle throw in there. Come on, linesman, you're going a bit blind there.
Is that the Portly one? Is it?
Yes.
Not been able to keep up with
I'll
play.
tell you who he reminds me of, Billy. Rabsy Nesbitt. That's who I'm thinking of.
It does look a bit like it.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Just when they were standing there, before the kickoff, I'm thinking, get a vest on, son.
Was he? Oh, I thought there was someone there. I didn't think he'd passed out and played him.
I thought he did. Yeah, man, Casadiga gets it away. 2 minutes to half-time. Dan Byrne with a tower and header again. Longstaff bumped off the ball, but it's Newcastle United. And Tino Livramento comes across the take. Michel not looking like a happy man right now. He wouldn't be when your team's losing 4-0.
If Michel had played in the 80s and 90s, he's aged well, hasn't he?
Well, Spaniards tend to, Billy. If you look at a lot of Spaniards, they keep themselves well.
There's definitely just for men on the horizon. No doubt about that.
You'd be surprised, Billy. I mean, they don't age like us, unfortunately. Silver foxes now. Romeo now clips a ball in. Good header by Dan Byrne. And now Joe Linton bursts away, shrugs off the challenge as if he wasn't there. He's left the Girona man in a heap. And now Anthony Gordon bursting down the left-hand side. Under a minute to go to half-time. Can we get another one? Isak. Lord, he tried to play it into Lewis Hall. But it wasn't a great ball from Isak. And Casaniga takes the ball.
It wasn't the greatest ball for Anthony Gordon either, to be fair.
No, it wasn't. But I think we've seen the very best of Isak and the very worst sometimes. That was a really poor ball. However, the skill that we saw for the penalty completely overran that.
Yeah,
let's be fair. But we're into the last 20 seconds or so of the first half. I don't see there being much injury time. If you just joined us, it's Newcastle 4, Girona 0.
Oh.
And, wow.
Did he slip then? I think he slipped. He's hurt himself anyway.
Oh, he's holding his Achilles, Billy.
Both Achilles.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Did he slip?
I think so. 2 minutes injury time, actually, at the end of the half. I think he's going to be okay. I think he did slip, but he's not happy with the back of his Achilles there. But he's walking, and I think if there was any seriousness to that Achilles, he wouldn't be able to walk. So,
no. Wouldn't be surprised to see him come off at half time.
Yeah. Of course, it's his first appearance of the season, isn't it? And they won't take any chances ahead of the Southampton game. As Girona bring it out now from the back, trying to get some kind of foothold in this game. Bit of possession in the sort of second half of this first half for Girona, Billy, but no real threats. One save to make from Nick Pope. Great work from Lewis Hall again. And then he's blocked off cynically, and he stayed down. That was awful challenge on Lewis Hall again. Now Murphy, back to Isak. And Isak's touch is god-awful again.
Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? Is he still down, Lewis Hall? He is.
Yeah, he's just getting up. That was an awful block on him. Shocking.
He's okay, though.
He's back on the ball now, but it was nasty because he did brilliantly well.
Cynical, wasn't it? Just cynical.
Of course it was, which we've seen quite a lot of in this first half from Girona. Dirty bar stewards. But Newcastle just hanging on the ball now, playing it out for half-time. 30 seconds of injury time at the end of this first half remain. And we have Lewis Hall on the ball. Back to his skipper, Dan Byrne. But I've enjoyed the first half, Billy. It hasn't been a boring friendly by any stretch.
I think there'll be more goals second half. It's just a matter of time, Girona.
Yes. I wouldn't. Have you been saving that one up, Billy?
I just thought of it now.
All right, okay. I just thought it was in Billy's little black book to read out to do on the show. Anyway, the 2 minutes are up, and Anthony Oliver. I've done it again, Billy. Anthony Oliver. Who is he? Who is this man?
Tony Oliver.
Jesus Christ. But it has finished at St. James's Park, the first half, and it's Newcastle United 4, Girona 0, Billy.
It's been a great first half, hasn't it? The intensity's back, the press. Some beautiful football as well. There's been some class goals as well. Isak's bit of skill for the penalty, which then, unfortunately, went on to miss, was worth watching alone. Unbelievable. Great half.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon looks a bit uncomfortable coming off the pitch there. I don't think we'll see him for the second half. They're not going to take any chances on Gordon with a week to go to the Premier League start. Of course, he's came back very late due to England's duty. But I guess he's fit enough to start the game against Southampton, Billy, but he might not finish it, of course.
No, definitely not. But I mean, he's had a good break. He's he'll be ready to go next Saturday, no doubt about it.
I think Eddie Howe will be a little bit angry with the way Girona have played this game, Billy. I mean, I know there's a week to go before both teams kick off their league campaigns, and they want to make sure that they're up and ready to go. But some of the late tackles, especially from Donny van der Beek, who doesn't seem to have been spoken to by Michael Oliver either. For at least 5 occasions, he's left his foot in late and done some damage.
There's a distinct difference in quality between the two sides. We're much, much, much better than them. And they know that, and I think they're just trying to get back at some point, trying to maybe injure a few. It's not been great for them. It's a friendly game. It's supposed to be all about getting minutes in your legs. All they want to do is put, bad tackles in. Really, really been disappointed with them. Awful.
The Clone Lad, who has been a member for 20 months on the channel, thank you very much for your support. Great show. Would you be happy with Gueye and Madueke on loan to buy? Would be great window if we can get these two in. I mean, look, we've said, Billy, before that I think a right winger is very much a necessity. And obviously, if we get the centre back in, I think if we cover those two positions, we can be happy.
Yeah, 100%. I think so. I think we've got the third choice striker now. 2 decent centre backs. We forget Gueye and a right winger to challenge Jacob Murphy for that slot on the right hand side. Yep. I think we can call it a really good window if that happens.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We've now got well over 3,200 watching across both platforms. Please do subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like what you see. This is your #1 channel for Newcastle United this coming season. We've got every game live commentary. We've got match reviews, previews, transfer shows, news shows, pretty much daily. So you'll get your Newcastle United content on a daily basis from us right here on the Toon Review. And of course, please do hit that like button if you are enjoying tonight's commentary as well. Just to remind you as well, there is a link at the top of the description for the show to vote for the Toon Review in the Football Content Awards for 2024. Click on the link, just fill in the form, why you're voting for the Toon Review, etc. And if you can put us in the category of Best Club Content Creator - Premier League. So that's Best Club Content Creator - Premier League. There's about a week to go for the voting. So it is coming to an end for the voting. So we need to get as many in as we can. So the judges, they've changed the way it votes at the minute. The judges actually pick who's going to be in the finals this time around. So we need as many votes from our viewers as possible. So thank you in advance for that. Wow. Wow. Well, there you go. That just proves everything. We've got about 2,500 watching on YouTube and the rest on Twitter, of course. So we broadcast across both platforms as well. We're just seeing the goals go in. So we'll turn our attention to a little bit of the news that we saw earlier on today, Billy. And that was, of course, we'll look more depth at the Magpies situation. I did ask you at the start of the show, were you surprised with the first initial bid of 40 million? And then going in at 50, it's still 15 million pounds short of what we're led to believe that Crystal Palace want for him.
I think 60 million pounds will get the deal done. And I think we're not going to walk away over 10 million pounds. I wouldn't have thought so. Unless they're looking at cheap options abroad. But I think Mark Gahey is the man that Eddie Howe wants. I think that's the man that Mitchell wants. Yeah, and I think they'll back the two of them, and I think that deal will get done. I'm hoping so, anyway.
Of course, a lot of people talking about Chow and going for him, but we might have, apparently we inquired about him, so he may have said no. We don't know what they've said. It's very much a guessing game when it comes to transfers. Of course, you hear so many rumours going around, and then, of course, Newcastle tend to spring everything on you. So it's incredible. By the way, just to let you know that Alex was a little surprised, Billy, because Alex is at the game tonight, so he's our representation for the Toon review over the two games. I'm back at the Premier League home games next year, of course, and Billy will be taking over the commentary for the home games. He was surprised how many people have already come up to him and said hello, because last time he was up, he says it just shows how much the channel's grown because so many people have come up and said hello.
Brilliant. Outstanding. And he'll be buzzing on that, no doubt.
Yeah, he'll love it. He was getting a shock last year when he was up because I think there was once he was queuing in Greg's and somebody pulled the back of his shirt and he was like, Stato. And he's like, I don't know yet. Anthony reckons 58 million will get the deal done. Palace want to turn being so close to the 65 million. Maybe Madueke if the club are already in London on business. With Neto going to Chelsea, I can see a Hall type deal for one of the wingers.
Maybe.
Possibly. I mean, we don't have any loans at the minute, Billy, so why not? You use the loan option.
Yeah, why not? It helps us on the PSR. So, yeah, I guess if Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea would be up for that, to be fair. But surely they've been stung once already. They wouldn't want to get caught doing the same mistake again. Yeah. But maybe another club would.
Well, that's a possibility. I'd go for Bakayoko from PSV, says Peplin, as the new right winger. Neza says, good first half. Hope Gordon's okay. Don't need any injuries before the start of the season. What I do want to chat to you about, Billy, is Eddie Howe's comments. He did an interview for Sky. I don't know whether you've seen that interview, where he basically said about the PSR situation that Newcastle had no choice, and he's very angry that we had to sell.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
He's not the only manager that's going to feel like that, is he?
No, of course he isn't. And especially when you see Manchester United getting away with it, there's got to be some kind of uprising now amongst the so-called smaller clubs to get this PSR, FFP crap got rid of. Get rid of it. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it except the top six. It's all about keeping them in that kind of closed shop for the Champions League and European places.
Absolutely.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's non-competitive.
I agree. George, thank you very much for your super chat. Will you be in your usual seat? No, I have moved, George. However, I have only moved right further forward. So I think just about not many, I think about maybe 8 rows from the front. Because obviously Phoebe's now coming with me as my personal assistant there, so we couldn't get 2 seats together. So I'm in front of you, but I will be popping up before and at half time and that for a chat, George. So I'm not too far away from you. So I'm pretty pleased about that. That I can still sort of speak to you guys at the game. So I'll look forward to seeing you next week. It's been a while.
Will you be getting wet, Paul, that far down?
I don't think so. I think I'm far enough back not to. But I mean, I'll have to take a brolly. Bearded Monster, thank you for being a member of the channel for 5 months. Much appreciated. We'll have to move quick for Gay as Chelsea are looking at a player plus cash deal for him. Oh, Chelsea can go and shit on my.
I don't think Gray would go to Chelsea. He's already been there once, of course. They've got about 28,000 centre backs, haven't they?
Exactly. Fuggy Crack says this channel's viewing figures are off the scale for live viewing. Well done. Thank you, mate. Well over 3,000 watching tonight for a friendly. That's got to be a good thing. Comrade Curtis, good evening. Thank you very much for your super chat. Anyone managed to watch the stream on the site or app? Watching a Portuguese pirate stream after dropping a $5. Who the hell coded their website? I don't know.
We're watching it on the website.
Yeah, some people are apparently having problems, Billy. So I still think the website's, although they've revamped it and things like that, but it's very early days, isn't it? So I think it will improve in time. Absolutely. Gallagher Brown, thank you for being a member for 2 years. 2-year anniversary for Gallagher Brown. Thank you so much for your support. We don't need a right wing this year. We've clearly got Lionel Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lionel Murphy.
Sounds like an American soul singer, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll be there, Alexander, but you will be in your Newcastle attire, no doubt. Eli says, I found out last week that there's a team in Gibraltar called Bruno's Magpies, named after an expat pub called Bruno's that is a Toon fans pub. How incredible is this? Oh,
it is incredible.
We'll have to get in touch with them and see if we can maybe work a live show from there, Billy. Head out to Gibraltar.
Is it Gibraltar? Did you say Malta? Was it Gibraltar? You said
Gibraltar, yeah, Gibraltar.
Yeah, I'd fancy a bit of that.
Answer, so pleased you're going back, Paul, after what happened. Yeah, I am as well. I'm pleased it all got sorted out. Laura says, unbelievable first half, Paul. I'm so excited for the new season. We look awesome. Yeah, certainly no complaints with that first half. Considering coming back from Japan and all the rigmarole of travel and then getting back into training at home, of course. It was great stuff, and that's not even our full strength team. Ashton says it's all about the top 6 being dominant. It's ridiculous and unfair. PSR, it's not competitive at all. Clubs like Man United spend loads, but Newcastle, who spend their money well, are being punished for it. Indeed. And Manchester United, of course, when they do overstep the mark with PSR, get a let-off from the Premier League, which is, if you haven't seen my rant from the other night about it, go and watch it. I think it's pretty clear to everybody how I feel about that situation. Alex was a little more diplomatic than I was, but that tends to be the case. Nadro says, listening from Houston, Texas, Billy. Love the channel, guys. Keep it up.
Good stuff. Love it.
Absolutely. UFO Britain says, is anyone else annoyed with our snail-like speed and transfers? Yes. I think that's the only thing that annoys me sometimes is the speed we get them done. But hey, we've got good guys looking after our transfers now. Some very experienced guys as well with top-class CVs. So let's let them get on with it. Kev says, I'd hate Madueke coming in ahead of Murphy. We can do better. Oh, fair enough. NUFC website, Shy paid £5, unable to watch. Well, get in touch with them and get a refund. The only thing is they'll have to get it fixed. But the only way they'll know that things are wrong is by the people saying, I want my money back. I haven't been able to watch the game.
Yeah.
Stuart says 5:30 a.m. here in Australia and can't wait for the second half commentary. Thank you, Stuart, for joining us. And good eye. Some people would struggle to use a pencil, never mind an app, says Gospel British Isles. I'm not sure what that's all about.
No.
Ray says he thinks it'll slow down a lot in the second half. I don't think Eddie will allow that. He's intense, and this is basically a training session, Billy.
Yeah,
he won't let that happen.
Well, I'm guessing with the players that come on, they're going to want to reprove a point as well. So I don't see the pace dropping at all, but the quality might.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I think Eddie will make changes based on how Girona come out and start tackling us again. Shane says Magpies played Copenhagen last Thursday in Conference League qualifier. Magpies took the lead. He doesn't say how the game finished, though. So I have a feeling that they didn't win the game. So there you go. Mark's Zimbabwe Mags are watching. Good evening to the Zimbabwe Mags. Hope you're all well.
How are we?
Yeah, apparently they lost 5-1, Billy. So yes,
Yeah,
we'll move swiftly on. But they did take the lead. There's always a bonus, though.
First goal winner.
Yeah, absolutely. Travoy says, just got home from work. How's the game going and how are the players doing? Well, Travoy, we're 4-0 up. It's half time. Sean Longstaff's bagged a couple of goals. What more could we say? Isak's missed a penalty. Yeah. The players are coming back out. It doesn't look like there's any substitutions, as we didn't really expect any substitutions. I'm trying to see if Anthony Gordon's come out for the second half, Billy. That's the only concern that I have.
I can't see him as yet, but I mean, they are focusing on Sean Longstaff, and quite rightly so. He's had a fantastic first half. Him and young Jamie Miley, actually.
Certainly
I think Gordon's there. I think Gordon is there.
Is he?
Yeah,
no, he's not. So. Sanusi's on, Billy, 75.
Sanusi's on.
Yeah. He's just come to the sideline there because he can't come on the pitch yet, of course. So Sanusi, I'm pleased we're going to see a full half from Sanusi at home, Billy, because he is replacing Anthony Gordon. I mean, it's as we expect. He's not going to take any chances on Anthony Gordon, is he?
No, he's got pace and trickery, this young lad. Just what Anthony Gordon's got. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully, we can take him to the cleaners.
Oh, don't you join in the bandits who talk about Sanusi. Honestly.
A few spins here and there, hang them out in the dryer.
We're still waiting for Girona to come out. I'll tell you something, Billy. I need a new chair before we do this deadline day because my ass is not going to survive.
Is it already hurting?
Well, it's not the spongiest of seats, this. And I'm quite a wide berthed ass on me, Billy. So I need a little bit of protection for if we're streaming for about 12 hours.
Well, I had 3 cushions on this. I've got just normal dining room chair at the minute. I had 3 cushions in it last year and it didn't work.
There has been a company got in touch with me today, Billy, wanting us to work with them. I don't know whether I told you the first time they got in touch. They do cinema seats, and they've offered me to send me a 2-berth cinema seat for an advertisement on one of our shows and two YouTube shorts. So I'm going to have a look at that because not obviously for doing streams. I don't want to kick back in a bloody cinema seat and go live. That's unprofessional. But we'll see what happens with that. Graham Ritchie, I'm sure you could, Billy. Graham Ritchie, thank you very much for your super chat. Great commentary as always, lads. You have had me vote. Thank you very much, Graham. Much appreciated, buddy. Well, only the one change for Newcastle. I have no idea about Girona. But I'm looking forward to seeing Sanusi in this second half.
Yeah. Well, Van der Beek's still out there, and so's Romeo, and they're the only 2 we know. So,
well, we're underway. Clock was a little slow starting there, but only by a second or so doesn't matter. But he'll be buoyed. He'll want to perform tonight, Sanusi, in front of the home fans and give them a little taster of what he's capable of. Eddie Howe did say last week, Billy, that he was absolutely delighted with the way he played, and of course he's brought him up now to the first team squad on a permanent basis.
Yeah, I think him and young Jamie Miley will be the 2 that have impressed most in pre-season, and we may see him get some first team minutes when the proper season starts. We may do.
Hey, I'll tell you something, Billy. I've already seen some stuff on social media saying, Anthony Gordon's come off at half-time because he's not interested in playing for Newcastle anymore. Oh. Honestly, it's unbelievable. This is a great run by Livramento. Joe Linton made an early move, but he wasn't seen. But now it's out to the right-hand side. Sean Longstaff clips it across. It bounces down, comes to Joe Linton. Lewis Hall coming in on it. Joe Linton took the ball off him there. And now Sanusi. It was a poor ball that by Longstaff. He could have played that on the ground to Sanusi. But again, showing his skill. And he's got away. Sanusi now towards the penalty area to Lewis Hall. Hall barged off the ball. It deflects out. And Isak wildly strikes a left foot shot high and wide. But again, caused by the determination of the young kid Sanusi.
Yeah, brilliant for Joe Linton and Sanusi on this left flank here. They wanted a free kick. We were never going to get one. And a few ricochets here and there in the box. Foul to Isak, who's not going to score tonight. Absolutely not. Nix, zilch, not sausage.
He's had his chances, hasn't he? But hey, let's get all the misses out the way in tonight's game so he's ready to go against Southampton next weekend, of course. Please keep subscribing, guys, if you are new to the channel. And welcome to all our new subscribers as well. Don't forget, everybody, to hit that like button if you are enjoying tonight's commentary. Newcastle United, well, the Toon Review is your place for all Newcastle United stuff this season, including live commentaries, match reviews, previews. We've got it all. News shows, transfer shows, and a very, very special whole day live streaming on deadline day, raising money for charity, where we're looking to raise over £5,000 for our 4 charities on deadline day, but I will release more information on that closer to the time. Girona at the moment just knocking it around inside the Newcastle half. Daley Blind went to play a cross in there, but well blocked by Livramento.
I sent you a WhatsApp message, by the way. Did you see it?
No, I haven't. I'll check it now, Billy. Oh, God. Yeah, everybody reminds me about that camera angle when the second half starts, because I completely forget.
Oh.
Well.
Have we got any in?
Have we? What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah, we have. I think one's working over 2, which is fine by me. But the other one, as we've discussed, Billy, yeah, we'll be having. I'll speak to you after the show about that. Yeah. We just look so much better with Hall and Tino bombing forward, says Rich the Sheffield Magpie. Paul says, I'm good as going to the game tomorrow and was hoping to see Isak and Gordon. Happy the way we've played tonight, though. Well, you'll still get to see, hopefully, Asula make his debut. Bruno, Barnes, Willock should be playing as well. So we'll have a lot of attacking players on the field tomorrow. So it should be okay. Swiftly moving on.
Trippier, Share,
Kelly should be playing. Yeah, absolutely.
Lewis.
It should be Lewis at left back, shouldn't it? I mean,
I would think so.
Yeah. But at the moment, we are defending as Girona trying to step up the pace a little bit. Great interception, Lewis Hall again. And that sets Joe Linton away. Joe Linton wants to get the legs moving, cuts inside, and then plays a sweeping ball out to the right-hand side. Good interception by Daley Blind because Isak and Murphy were away there had he not intercepted that, Billy.
Yeah, they certainly were. Yeah, good anticipation. It's first good thing Blint's done all game. He's an awful player.
Billy, ladies and gentlemen, giving his honest opinion as per usual.
I wish he was still at Man United. He was crap for them, and they were shit when he was there, wasn't he?
Romeo takes a shot. That's deflected. It bounces around, and then Dan Burn sticks his size 25s in the way and clears the ball for Newcastle. But Girona certainly made a better start to the second half than they did the first.
Yeah. Couldn't be any worse, to be fair, could it?
No, absolutely not. But very good run out this for Newcastle United. That's a lovely back heel. Livramento is back there, and that should be a goal kick. Yes, it is.
I don't think Tino's looked comfortable.
No, there's something missing, isn't there? I know what you mean. He's not playing badly by any stretch of the imagination. There's just something not there at the moment. But, we're pre-season, remember, so plenty of time for that to improve.
It's as if he's worried about an injury that he had last season and he's possibly not putting everything in, that kind of vibe. I'm not sure if it's right.
The problem is, Billy, as you know, if you do that, then it takes away from your form. Yeah. Dave Savage, no, Tonali can't play, unfortunately. He will be back for the Spurs game. And dare I say the old cliche, Billy, it'll be like a new signing.
Well, it will be, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah. As Emil Kraft brings the ball away for Newcastle, inside to Longstaff, back to Kraft. Kraft taking his time to Dan Burn now. Burn, Longstaff. Van der Beek was on him in a shot there, and that's where Sean's got to improve his game, Billy.
He did well there.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't see Van der Beek coming. His awareness there, that's what I want to see him improve on. I might be being harsh, but I just want to see that a little bit more. As Newcastle now break on the left-hand side with Sanusi. Plays the ball into Joe Linton. Slightly overhit, but Joe gets there. Back to Sanusi again. Sanusi jinks around. Little 1-2 with Isak. He was held back a little bit, but he's won the ball back. And Casanega does well in the end. But again, he's such a sprightly player, Bill. He's very, very direct. He wants to create things. And the thing is about Sanusi, Billy, he's not frightened to try things.
No, he's very bright, isn't he? There's no chance the defender knows what he's going to do. He's very unpredictable. Reminds me very much of our former left winger that's now in Turkey.
Yes. As Girona break down the right-hand side. Lewis Hall is there to cover. However, there's a man free on the far side. It's a good ball. Van der Beek plays it across. Good defending from Dan Burn. And again, Livramento nowhere to be seen there, Billy. I'm not sure where he was.
I think Emil Kraft was a bit hesitant as well in the centre.
He was, yeah. Didn't really go for the ball with any gusto, did he?
He kind of, he left it, there. Just hoof it out, play, give it.
Why is Tino in the D, Billy? That's what I'm wondering. He's a right, but why is he so far inside there?
I don't know. I don't know if it's an instruction from the manager that the fullbacks have got to tuck in when they're coming from the other side. I don't know, but he was in an awful position.
Well, surely they can't tuck in like that when they're leaving players standing free.
We've seen Trippier do it as well, though, haven't we?
Yeah. It's a huge risky tactic, that is. And dare I say, a better player than Van der Beek might have caused us a few more problems there. So luckily, it fell to him.
They're very much in the second half. They've started. They're competitive at the first moment in time, Girona.
They are, yeah. They had to be, Billy, didn't they? They had no choice. They couldn't keep going the way they were going. I mean, they were totally overrun in the first half.
I imagine they had a bit of hairdryer treatment at half time, and they've come out on the back of that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's simple for the manager. He goes in there and says, look, who wants to be in that starting lineup next season? Who wants to prove to me that they're worth a place in the first 11? Get out there and pull your socks up. You know what I mean? Or words to those effect. I mean, I'd probably say it in a lot. Oh, that's a terrible challenge from Sean Longstaff.
He's got the ball.
Yeah, but Billy, I mean, it was a terrible challenge. I mean, he went. Look at this.
He jumps for the ball, gets it, and
he doesn't jump for the ball.
He gets it.
He's nowhere. Oh, Billy.
He only shouldered him with one shoulder.
Jimmy Moore, welcome, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you for your super chat. Paul, do you use the same spray tan as Ben White? You cheeky twat. I've been on holiday, mate. That's why I have a suntan. You should have seen me last week. It was even worse. But it's fading away as the days go by. Because it's certainly not the weather. Well, we haven't had the weather at the minute to get out in the garden and top up the tan, unfortunately.
Pay no attention to the trolls, Jimmy, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. He's not. Yeah. Jimmy doesn't pay any attention to them bunch of fannies anyway. Absolutely disgusting what they said, though. But we won't go into it. We won't give them the time of day. No. Good work there by Nick Pope coming out and rolls it to Hall. Joe Linton inside to Miley. Miley, a lovely touch back to Byrne. And then Byrne across to Emil Kraft, who's got acres of space to run into. And Kraft says, somebody come to me who wants the ball. Gives it to Byrne. Now Hall. Plays it back across to Emil Kraft now. Kraft brings the ball forward. Turns back. Byrne. To Hall. Hall, nice ball to Isak. Isak a touch back to Joe Linton, who was caught late. And then Joe Linton just throws him out the way and goes on a rampage. And now Isak down the left-hand side. Great bit of play that from Newcastle United. Sanusi in support. Isak into Murphy. Murphy, lovely back heel. Isak trying to get to the ball. There's a huge scramble and eventually a free kick to Girona. That was always going to happen there, unfortunately.
Nice play, though, wasn't it? Between Isak and Joe Linton there. Nice bit of play.
Yeah, absolutely. But Joe Linton, he was caught late once he laid the ball off to Isak, and then he just threw the Girona guy out the way, as if to say, what are you playing at, Sunshine? You absolute funny. Morgan Ashton celebrating exactly a year being a member on the channel. Thank you very much. She says, happy 1 year. Or if it could be a boy as well, couldn't it, Morgan? I mean... Yep. Let me know, because I don't like to say whether you're he or she, unless I know for sure. But happy 1 year. It's the longest relationship I've ever had. Well, thank you very much, Morgan. Much appreciated.
Oh, dear.
Chance here for Girona into the box. Byrne comes across. Fired in low and Pope down to his near post. He had to be aware there, Billy, because it took a deflection.
Yeah, good alert goalkeeper. Nick Pope there to get down at the near post. Like you say, deflection. But they do look dangerous coming forward, Girona, at this precise moment in time.
Yeah, they've upped the game without a shadow of a doubt.
It's a brilliant save from Pope, actually. Brilliant save.
It is, because he was totally wrong-footed there.
Yep.
Tracy, thank you for your super chat. Glad to see Gordon on the score sheet. Absolutely. In comes the corner. Isak heads it away. Sanusi tries to get there. Can't. Daley Blind beats him to the ball. Van der Beek now. Longstaff all over the back of him. Good work by Newcastle. They forced them all the way back. And hopefully they'll give the ball away here. Joe Linton probably would have gone for that had that been the Premier League. Liveramento's come across. He's taken out.
It's Miley.
Sorry, Jamie Miley, yeah. Miley just gets back up and gets on with it. There was clearly a foul there, Billy. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Oliver's let a lot go in this game.
I think he's a poor ref, you know. I think he's.
I quite like him. But to be honest, Billy, he's trying to keep the game running with it being a friendly. I think he would have called free kicks for a lot of challenges that have gone on had this been a competitive game. But nevertheless, it's 4-0 to Newcastle. Girona have a corner. Thank you, everybody. Still over 3,000, nearly 3,300 watching across both platforms. Thank you so much. Welcome to all our new subscribers on the Toon Review. And if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe if you like what you see. Your number one Newcastle United channel for the upcoming season. In comes the corner. Edge of the box. Good work again by Newcastle. But Girona definitely have had the better of this second half. No doubt about it. In comes the cross. Dan Burn there to head it behind. And another corner for Girona.
Yeah, good defending from the skipper that. He had to get there and he did.
Yep. That was a good whip ball in, wasn't it? From I think
Blind,
yeah. Good cross, good awareness from Dan Burn, and got in front of the striker there to head it over the bar. But another corner for Girona. In it comes, outswing it towards the penalty spot, headed on goal, and it's wide. I'm not sure. I think it was Nick Pope looked at that as if to say, I got the feeling that was dropping in, and then he sort of
I thought that
staggered a little bit, and then thought, that's going wide. Sergeant Charles says, I'm with Billy. Just because Oliver is a local doesn't make him a good referee.
Yeah, I just think he was a good referee, but the last friendly manager's referee does that. He was pretty awful, and he's been the same tonight, to be honest. Well,
do you think he's got to be that way, Billy? Because, you know, obviously he's not allowed to referee our Premier League games, but do you think he's got to be like that? Because he's a Newcastle fan. He's been pictured in various bars in the past. Of course, the Carabao Cup final, he was pictured in a bar with Newcastle fans with his Newcastle shirt on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's a good ball by Joe Linton. Sanusi now down the left-hand side, looking to cut in on his left. Just can't get around the defender. I think he actually tackled himself there, but Joe Linton's won it back. Being forced back. I wouldn't dig at the heels of Joe Linton that much, Sunshine. You'll know a little bit later on. Emil Kraft now to Livramento.
Joe Linton's been absolutely sensational, hasn't
he? He's been brilliant, yeah. He wasn't that great in Japan, was he, when we saw him? But he's certainly been back to his normal self tonight. Oh, that's lovely football. Murphy now driving towards goal, but Longstaff had given up on the run.
He got blocked off, didn't he? It was a great ball from Longstaff in the first place. Murphy didn't really have his eyes open. He should have maybe seen that Longstaff hadn't made the run, but he thought he was going to. They're bringing some rather large people on.
Yeah, they are. I think there's 3 subs ready to come on for Girona. But I want Sanusi to keep doing that, Billy. I know he lost the ball there, but, you know, this guy's got a lot of confidence, and we don't want to take that away from him. You know what I mean? If he's direct and he's confident, let's keep it that way.
100%, yeah. He's got past a play a couple of times. His confidence should be high. I quite enjoyed it a minute ago when Isak come up the left-hand side and Sanusi kind of should have got inside and didn't, and kind of stood in no man's land.
Yeah,
had he gone inside and provided a ball for Isak, he might have had a chance.
Well, that's the stuff he'll pick up on, isn't it? He'll learn that as he... Certainly, you know, he's part of the first team this season. He'll pick those. He'll learn from these players.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Nothing much going on at the minute. And that's an awful ball out to the right-hand side, which goes out of play, and Lewis Hall comes across to take a throw in. But I think Girona are now making their 3 changes. Newcastle are bringing Parkinson on by the looks of things. So that might be the end of Alexander Isak.
And the goals.
Yeah. That is Parkinson, isn't it? 44, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Of course, definitely not as pacey as Isak is Parkinson, but he's on a good chat there with Eddie Howe. Romeo's come off for Girona. Haven't a clue who's coming on, by the way. I do apologise, but there's no names on the shirts, and I'm not familiar with some of these Girona reserves. Van der Beek's gone off as well. See you later, son.
Yeah, shit.
Dino asking if I know the attendance. No, I've got the commentary. I'm not allowed the commentary on anyway for copyright reasons, so I don't know. But
can you hear it if I have the commentary on?
You what, mate?
Now, see if you can hear it. Can you hear the commentary?
No. Well, it's actually Jamie Miley who's gone off for Parkinson, so that's an interesting change.
I don't know how they're going to line up
now. Because Parkinson was playing in the... Well, saying he was playing in the 6, I think he was swapping with Longstaff a lot, wasn't he? Taking turns going into 6. But now Girona on the attack, but there is Parkinson coming back, and his first touch is to win the ball. Murphy loses out. Joe Linton goes in. Yeah, he wasn't going in for that 50-50 with Big Joe, was he? No, he just blasted the ball away. He saw Joe Linton coming, and he thinks, I had no chance, mate. And he just hammered the ball as far away as he possibly could there.
Joe's sat in the 6 at the minute.
A lot of people are suggesting it's a 4-4-2, Billy, which I think it might be.
Well, he's actually come wide. And maybe Sanusi's going to play off Parkinson.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, the 63 minutes gone. Plenty time left.
Solis is on. Oh, dear me. Solis for Romeo. Vera's off and Urina. Taking a piss at this.
Urine's on. Oh, dear God, Billy. Jesus H.
I can't even say his name. Mr. Hui.
Mr. Hui. Mr. Miyagi. Oh, ball clipped in. Chance here for Girona. Good defending again by Livramento and Emil Kraft. Kraft's gone down. He took a little bit of a knock on his knee there. Keith Dites, big member of the channel, of course, and he's been a member for 29 months. Thank you, Keith. How much would it take a team to offer for you guys to sell off Jacob Murphy? At this point, he's looking pretty invaluable.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to sell. No way would I sell Murphy. Not a chance. And the thing is, even if we do bring in that elite right winger, Murphy's still going to play a big part this season for Newcastle. No doubt about it. No doubt about it in my eyes.
He's flexible as well, isn't he? If we ever want to go to a back 3 and wing backs, he's a good right wing back as well.
Yeah, he is. Exactly. He gives Eddie Howe a lot of options, so I think he's vital. Here is Lewis Hall.
I think the right winger is going to wait until we can get Miggy off the books. I do, honestly.
Yeah, possibly right. Livramento now to Murphy. Murphy, nice ball to Joe Linton. Joe Linton first time to Livramento. That's great football from Newcastle. And then he plays it down for Parkinson, who's held back. And Oliver just waves play on.
Told you, shit ref.
Yeah, that's not great. Parkinson did show a good bit of pace there. So he's obviously trying to shut me up when I say that he doesn't have the pace. But there you go. Definitely pulled back, but we've seen that a lot in this game with shirt pulls, and Oliver's just allowed the game to go on. Joe Linton trying to win the ball there, but Rick O'Shea, he's back again, Billy.
Yeah.
Went against us there. I mean, this is a very, very good workout for Newcastle, isn't it? For this 11 anyway, you know, and obviously we're seeing Sanusi and Parkinson get a good run as well.
It's good now. So him and Isak seem to be swapping around a little bit.
Yeah. Parkinson's alongside Isak there. If you look at the formation, it's very much a 4-4-2, isn't it?
I've been quite impressed with Parkinson so far, and I've not been impressed with him at all. In his
Sanusi makes an interception and immediately bombs forward. Lovely bit of skill into Isak. Isak now swings it wide. Parkinson, a brilliant dummy for Jacob Murphy. Murphy's shot is low and wide. And Isak holds his hands in the air because he wanted the ball back. But I think Jacob Murphy was very entitled to hit a shot there.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, and it's gone wide. But a great move and great awareness from Ben Parkinson there to dummy the ball.
Yeah, he started really well. Isak with a lovely ball. Great dummy from Parkinson. I think Jacob gets caught between the devil and deep blue sea there. It's not a shot and it's not a cross. Had he have gone for one of either or the other, he probably would have scored or set Isak up for goal. There's Batman in the crowd there. And Robin.
Yep. Batman and Robin, yeah.
Holy shit.
Kaboosh.
Not that Robin ever said that.
Yeah, here is Isak. And now Sanusi. Sanusi cuts inside.
Yeah,
just a heavy touch there. But Hall comes in to try and win the ball back, and the referee gives a free kick.
He's taking the piss.
We've won it back. Sanusi, great bit of play to Joe Linton. Joe Linton just sticks that big ass out again, says, you're not getting the ball, sunshine. Lovely ball across to Livramento. Livramento down the line for Murphy, but he's overhit that. And it's out for a goal kick. And again, a little bit disappointing that from Livramento. He's better than that.
Much better.
Yeah, just overhit that pass, which he's done a little bit too much of in this game. Marius, thank you very much for being a member for 18 months. Got a good test of the new shirts with all the holding. Absolutely, yeah. And so far, they've stayed strong. A few times last season, we saw players running around with ripped shirts, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we've come back into this a lot more in this in the last 10 minutes, Billy.
It's a much better equal game, actually. If you forget the first half score, which obviously we're not going to do that, but it's a good even game at this precise moment in time. Both sides play some good football.
It's not a boring friendly to watch.
Get
Billy.
out of it, Oliver! That's not a free kick.
No, that's a
it's
poor
finding
decision.
Free kicks from anywhere.
Yeah. Simon, it's 4-0. Just to let you know, he's just joined. Yeah, it's 4-0. Could have been 5. Isak missed the penalty. Geordie Rick says, I don't know where the commentator is from. He just said Botman will play tomorrow. Well, you should. Well, A, why have you got that commentary on? And B, there's no chance that Sven Botman is playing tomorrow. I will eat my skiddy-stained underpants if Botman plays tomorrow.
Where's Oliver getting his free kicks from?
Seriously. I have no idea.
He's atrocious.
He's starting to annoy me now. Well, that's a nice back heel. A chance for Girona here. They're in the box, but again, little touch by Dan Byrne. Managed to get the ball back to His Holiness. He was looked very, very assured when he's had stuff to do, Billy, I have to say.
Yeah. No, well, I've enjoyed it both. We had one fantastic save to make. Another one from across that was deflected that was really, really alert. Looked very safe and secure. And that's something we didn't see at the end of last season, did we? Until he came back into the side.
No, we didn't. And it looks like it's going to be Vlachodimos tomorrow, Billy, and maybe Dubravka on the bench.
I don't know. We'll see who's on the bench. It'll be interesting, won't it?
Yeah.
Who's on the bench tonight? It's Ruddy and Gillespie, isn't it?
Ruddy and Gillespie, yeah.
I mean, I think Pope's going to play a full game in that case.
Yeah, I mean, Oliver, get out of the way, and then that's fouled, and he allows play to go on. He's annoying me now, Billy. He's annoying me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
David Key says, Batman hit me with a glass vase and said, Tapau, don't you mean kapow? I said, no. He said, I had a china in my hand. Oh, dear God. Jesus.
She was from the Neaton, the lead singer for Tapau. Carol Decker, just up the road. Right old boy, by all accounts.
Yeah. Interesting. Thank you for that, Billy. People telling me what this commentator is saying. You shouldn't be listening to him. You should have the commentary off and listening to us. Isak chances of missing a penalty is like a casino slot machine bet. Would love Botman to play tomorrow, says Julie. More chance of hell freezing over. Yeah.
Well, he's missed 2 on the trot now, Isak. So will he be taking them come the season starts? I think so, but.
Well, I mean, one thing's for certain, Billy. We've got players who can step up and take a penalty if Isak isn't. But I think he is going to be our main penalty taker. I don't think there's any doubt about that. As Lewis Hall has the ball. 20 minutes to go in the first game in the Sela Cup. You're watching it live here you're listening to live commentary on the Toon Review with myself, Paul, and Billy. And Newcastle 4-0 up in this game, cruising 4-0 up at half-time. Girona have definitely made more of a game of it in the second half. And it's definitely been a very good workout for Newcastle. As Isak comes right back into a Harry Kane position there, Billy.
Yeah.
Good work by Longstaff there. He's getting his ankles bit at. Oh, and then he nearly buggers it up there. They're asking for a back pass there.
Get out of it.
Yeah, Sean, you need to be a bit quicker there, sunshine, without a doubt.
I don't think you should be giving Sean Longstaff the ball in that area, to be fair. But
no. Here's Isak on the left now. Again, Hall bombing forward. He has Sanusi that side as well. Cuts inside to Longstaff. Back to Isak. First time ball out to Livramento, who's got Jacob Murphy. Good ball, Livramento, right into his path. Pulls it back for Isak, and he's flapped it wide. It's not his night, Billy. You predicted he wasn't going to score earlier on in the show, and that was a big miss.
That's got to be his 4th or 5th, and you add a penalty to that. Yeah, I just not destined for his night tonight.
No, he hasn't got his shooting boots on. Not at all. Not at all.
I think the attendance is about to be sent, so they've probably just said it, but
yeah,
we don't know.
There was a good applause in the crowd there, so it's normally around about 20 minutes to go that they give the attendance. I think there'll be more there tomorrow, although will there, with all the threats of you know what's going on. But Newcastle stood in unity the other night, and hopefully that will happen again. But anyway, we're concentrating on the football, and Girona in possession here, breaking over the halfway line. And heading towards the penalty area now. Dan Burn and Lewis Hall cutting them off. Hall does well, stands him up, doesn't get past him. And again, brilliant defending, Dan Burn. And just made himself big. And it's out of play for a Newcastle United goal kick. Gallagher Brown says, I would never get carried away off the back of a friendly performance. But does anyone know what city the 25-26 Champions League final is being played in? I'm off to book a hotel. Hey!
The attendance is 31,958.
That's not too shabby, is it?
No, that's good.
As Parkinson now has Murphy. Murphy plays it up to Longstaff.
Played.
Oh, that's poor from Sean.
First bad ball he's made all night, really.
Yeah.
Shame for Parkinson. He's impressed me a little bit since he's come on.
He was away there, and as well, he showed a lot of. I mean, the Gallagher's quite empty there. The back seating of the Gallagher's empty as well. As there's going to be more substitutions for Girona. 2 subs are coming on. Doesn't look like Newcastle are making any more changes. I'd like to see Alfie Harrison given a run out, Billy, for the last 15-10.
Yeah, Travis Hearns maybe as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I mean, if Joe Linton isn't coming off, then he's definitely not playing tomorrow.
I don't think there's any chance of Joe Linton. I don't think there's any of them. Maybe the bench will possibly be the same again, because that's what he did last year. He did that last season.
Might get half money.
Depends. It depends, Billy. If he's took a little bit of a knock on that Achilles, he'll not risk him.
Probably not.
Jimmy says, "What does a horny frog say?" Rub it. Jesus. Anyway, here's Livramento. 16 minutes to go in this game. Newcastle cruising at 4-0. 2 goals from Longstaff, 1 from Murphy, and who got the other one, Billy?
2 Longstaff, Murphy, and Anthony Gordon.
Of course it was.
Left foot, bottom corner.
Yeah. Kevin M, thank you very much for your super chat. Hi, guys. Loving the watch along. Thank you very much, matey. John complaining about the NUFC channel commentary. Well, don't listen to it, man. Turn it off, watch the game, and listen to us. Best way to do it. Nearly 3,400 watching the show. Thank you very much, guys, across Twitter and YouTube. Please do subscribe if you are new and you like what you see. Come and be part of a brilliant community here on the Toon Review. We are rising by the day in subscribers and popularity. So come and join us. It is free to do so. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the commentary tonight, as that is very important to the channel. Murphy skips away from a challenge, and Isak is completely unmarked. Murphy is brought down. Free kick to Newcastle, around about 20 yards out, Billy. Isak may fancy this because he's desperate to get on the score sheet. Yes. But I think Murphy should have played him in a bit earlier there, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think Murphy wanted this free kick as well. It's going to be between the two.
Oh, John Ruddy's coming on, Billy.
Oh, God. 4-4.
Well, it's going to be Nick Pope, obviously.
4-4. Not for who?
I was going to say, that's what I thought you said. I thought, eh? Marky NUFC is gifted a Toon Review membership. Thank you very much, my friend. And thank you for your generosity. So, John Ruddy makes his Newcastle debut. I never thought I'd ever say that.
He spent all day doing his hair and left it at home.
Yep. He is pretty bald. As the St. James's Park lights rebound off his freshly polished head.
Well, Lewis Hall's there. Lewis Hall could be... Dan Burn, piss off. You ain't taking it.
Well, who's putting the ball down?
Lewis Hall. It could be Lewis Hall.
Yeah, Murphy might hit this, Billy.
Murphy, Hall.
Yeah.
It's central. It's more Murphy's side, I think, the right foot. I just slightly.
I think Dan Burns just,
off.
he's just having his captain's conversation there, Billy. Connor, thank you for your super chat. 2 cannibals take a bite of a clown. One says to the other, this tastes a bit funny. Out of 10, Billy?
3.
Thank you. Keep subscribing, guys. Nearly at 3,400. Bottom right-hand corner, if you're enjoying. Murphy will take the free kick, and it's a couple of yards over the bar.
Dog shit.
Yeah, not a great free kick, that from Jacob.
Had an outstanding game, though.
Yeah, he's played really well. Definitely ahead of Miggy. There's no doubt about it.
Well, it's Miggy's turn tomorrow night. So we shall see if the asthmatic chicken can do something different. Or pigeon, or whatever you want to call him.
I mean, he's got to. I mean, listen, it's a big game for Miggy tomorrow. He's got to try and do something, because if he doesn't perform tomorrow, then I mean, I've already had it with him, but I think a lot more people will have had it with him. Oh, Lewis Hall stuck a bit of a knock there. I think it's a bit of a dead leg there. He got a knee high. Oh, Joel didn't play. Jesus Christ. He's screaming at saying he got the ball. Ronan Tyrrell, thank you for your super chat over there in New Zealand. Well, lads, another great show. Keep up the inappropriate humour. Thank you. Has anyone an update on Pivas and if he's involved this weekend? I forgot about him, Billy.
Yeah, maybe he'll be in the squad tomorrow. Who knows? Possibly.
I think he's very much one for the academy, though, this year, isn't he?
Yep.
Pivas, do you reckon? 12 minutes to go, just under. And it's still 4-0 to Newcastle.
Hall's definitely limping.
Yeah, I think it's more of an impact, Billy. I think he got a knee high up on his thigh, didn't he, there? And it's we all know what a dead leg can do. It's very, very painful.
Gingerly, the way he's running. I hope it is just that, and he could be. Otherwise, he'd obviously would have known about it. He would have come off.
Yeah, that was a through ball there for Girona, and it's out for a goal kick. I mean, there's a lot of positives from tonight, Billy. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I know people say, "Oh, well, it's only a friendly," but these aren't only friendlies. When you play in the last 2 games before the season starts, these are important to the manager. It's important to the players because they want to really make sure that the manager knows that they're ready to go and they want to be part of that opening day.
100%. I think Jamie Marley may start tomorrow now. We've seen him come off early. We were wondering who the third midfielder would be with Willock and Bruno. I think it may be Jamie Marley. Had a great game. Longstaff's been really good as well. Hall, he's just give the ball away there, but he's won it back again.
He's won it back. He never ever stops, does he, Lewis Hall? If he loses the ball, he does everything to win it back.
Yeah, brilliant. And Joe Linton's been outstanding as well. So is Murphy. That's a great
lovely touch from Parkinson. Sanusi now, brilliant skills, gets away and bombing down the left-hand side. 3 Girona players come to him, lays it off to Isak. Isak 1-2 with Parkinson. Isak laid off to Sanusi. And Sanusi on his right foot cuts inside, hits a shot, and it's well saved.
Well played. Good move
through 2 players, and the shot was driven in, and a good. Well, it was. I mean,
straight out.
It was, but he didn't see it, did he? Because it came through 2 Girona players. So I think he's done well, and a deflection, to be fair to him, but he's held onto the ball.
But again, really bright from young Parkinson and Sanusi, of course. But absolutely, Parkinson's been really impressive since he's come on. First time I've ever said that.
It is.
Or anyone's ever said it, to be honest.
I mean, Isak's in second gear now, by the way.
Burn.
He's done well there, Billy. That looked like a foul.
That was a foul, no doubt about it.
And that's a dive, and Oliver's given a free kick to Girona.
Surely you can see my opinion on Michael Oliver now, Paul.
I'm seeing it, Billy. I am seeing it. Dan Burns down at the minute, but I think it's just a bit of cramp. He overstretched them 40-inch. That was a foul on Dan Burn there. And that's certainly not a foul by Lewis Hall. He's never touched him. Gone down like he's been shot. Get up, you tat.
Absolute
dear me. Anyway, Jake G, welcome to Members Club. Thank you very much for signing up. Much appreciated, my friend. And welcome to the membership family. Free kick to Girona. Left-footed in-swinger. Flicked on, but headed away by Lewis Hall. And then by Parkinson. And Murphy will try and keep this move going. It's poor control, actually, from Jacob Murphy. And Girona have the ball back, but it's all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Good press from young Parkinson again.
Travoy Asula didn't get on simply because he's not on the bench. He'll probably be starting the game tomorrow because he's the only other striker we've got. I have a feeling Parkinson might be on the bench again tomorrow, but Asula will, I'm pretty sure, start the game, Billy.
100%, he has to. Despite Ben Parkinson making a show with his little cameo, he's been really good.
Yeah, but
Asula's been brought in front of goal, haven't we? So, oh dear.
Yeah, I think Asula's been brought in ahead of Parkinson, no doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That was poor from Emil Kraft. There could be a goal here for Girona. It's not because Lewis Hall is there.
And John Ruddy died for that, and there wasn't even a shot.
Well, I mean, he's just working up a sweat, Billy Bob. It was terrible from Emil Kraft, by the way, on that move. He just sort of broke down, and suddenly Girona were in. But he is Jacob Murphy now on the right-hand side. Lovely little Ronaldo chop to come inside. And, Joe Linton just brilliantly slows the pace down, just spins away. And now Isak to Lewis Hall. Isak again, back to Hall. Back to Dan Byrne, across to Emil Kraft, and he rolls it out to Murphy on the right again. Murphy, inside ball to Parkinson. Caught late, but he did really well. And Parkinson's continued his run. Murphy goes for it, and it's a good save. Could have been a second for Jacob Murphy there, but a good save by Casaniga.
Could have been a penalty as well.
Yeah, I thought Parkinson was manhandled in the box there, actually. And now Girona try and break, and Joe Linton leaves one in there. Good on you, son. Good on you.
Well, they're breaking with pace here. Good cover from Byrne.
Yeah, brilliant from Dan Byrne. Good cover, and wins the ball. And it's a terrible pass by Dan Byrne. Livramento can't keep it in play. And Dan Byrne just shrugs it off and says, feck it. 6.5 minutes roundabout to play in the second half, plus whatever the referee adds on at the end of the game. But it's been a good workout, this, Billy. It's been a good game.
Yeah, even the second half, despite there being no goals, it's been a really, really entertaining game of football. Obviously, it's more competitive second half, but
I tell you what, Livramento switched off there. He didn't realise there was a player behind him.
No.
And the cross goes out anyway for a goal kick. But Livramento did not realise that there was a player creeping around the back there. It's
definitely been an Achilles heel with our fullbacks for 2 seasons, ever since Eddie Howe came, to be honest.
Yeah.
Something's got to be worked out there because someone is going to score a goal pass just sneaking in at the far post.
Well, how is that not
That's
a penalty?
Penalty all day long.
Yeah. Shocking challenge on Parkinson, that. Absolutely shocking. Nevertheless, we play on. And Emil Kraft has the ball. And now to John Ruddy, who has been pressured here, but kept very calm there. Awful kick, though. And Girona win it back. And they have looked very threatening in the last 5 minutes, Girona. They possibly do deserve a goal, but Sanusi back helping out, yeah? He did well to clean that mess up, Billy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and Girona now, and there is Sanusi again. The appliance of science, and he's broken free and plays away for Isak. Parkinson is unmarked through the middle. He could have played him in. He skipped past the defender, Isak. He's laid it off to Parkinson, and Parkinson is saved. And he's disappointed he didn't score there.
He should have
scored. He was clean in and put it far too close to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's the one part of his game I think maybe lets him down is his finishing.
Yeah, wonderful from Isak again. And he just snatched at it, didn't he? Just sort of lost his balance and snatched at it.
His first touch weren't great and he panicked, didn't
he? Yeah. However, great work for Sanusi to win it back and then play Isak away. Brilliant stuff from the kid. Shira69, thank you for your super chat. Member 38 months. Great watch along as usual. Thank you, buddy, and thank you for all your support. Really do mean that. We do appreciate all the support we get on this channel. Yous are absolute legends. We are going to see 2 changes.
That is Stanton and I think Travis Hearns.
Yeah. Does that mean that maybe Alfie Harrison starts tomorrow, Billy?
I think Jamie Molly will.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But look at that from Isak. That's filthy. That is absolute filth. He's bearing down on goal, Isak. He's in. Oh, it's a save by Casaniga. But that is filthy rotten from Isak.
He's not scoring tonight. He's not scoring tonight, is he?
He's not, but my God, he deserves one. That was filthy, Billy. Brilliant stuff. And he didn't have show a pair of heels there to beat the defender. Hall's gone in for a tackle, completely missed. And is this Girona's goal? No, it's not. Great defending again. And Sanusi breaks for Newcastle. Not at a great pace, it has to be said.
Go on. Do something special. Go on.
Yep, he's lost the ball. But to be fair, he had no support around him. No Newcastle player was making themselves known to him. And it was as if to say that the rest of his team was saying, hey, you just take them all on, son. You fresher than us.
There's lots of kids on the pitch at the minute, and Girona haven't got any on, have they? So it's
no.
Good half from Newcastle United, this.
Yeah. It's been a workout. It's been a good workout as well. And I think it hasn't been a boring friendly by any stretch. It's been a good game of football.
Really good game of football.
Yep.
Some outstanding bits of skill, some good goals, some good action, some good defending.
I mean, that was just filthy from Isak. The way he broke away there, the little dummy he did was just sensational.
Yeah, there was no way he was passing that one after the first one. He laid off to pass.
No. He was going in. Just when he beat the defender did well, kind of put him off a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
He tried to flick it past Casanega, but he made himself big and hang onto the ball. But this is very good stuff from Newcastle tonight. And let's hope the other 11 that play tomorrow can do exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in here. Chance for Girona. Flicked across. Header comes in. It's deflected wide. Did Ruddy get a touch on that, or is it the defender? I think it was Livramento who managed to get there.
He looks absolutely shattered, doesn't he, Livramento?
Yeah,
I thought it was Livramento that deflected it, but we'll see.
It was a lovely move. No, it was Kraft. Well done.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. I mean, as we're going to see, the Newcastle substitutions now. A couple of minutes left. Travis Hearns is coming on, I think, for Isak.
Well played, Alexander Isak. No goal.
Yeah.
What a performance.
Yeah, we've seen some great stuff. We've seen some poor stuff from him as well. However, that's what you get from a striker, isn't it? You know, he's the very, very much in their own game.
The Dan
Burn also coming off.
It's something we're not used to him seeing with the bad bits of him. He's competed really well. He's had some fantastic moments of skill, but the finishing side of it,
yeah.
Which is usually
get his misses out the way. Get all the poor shots out the way tonight, and then we'll move on. Billy, corner for Girona. Joe Linton gets up there, and at the moment it's just sort of everybody throwing themselves at the ball in the penalty area. Livramento puts a left foot through it. But I think this is just what they needed, Billy. I mean, a good sweat, hard, at times, very physical game.
Yeah, it's good. It's been a good game, good workout. All the players will benefit from these minutes. 10 out of 10 for everything, really. Yeah, entertainment, goals, everything. We've had everything tonight. I've really enjoyed it.
And like I say, we've got a strong 11 to put out tomorrow. So hopefully we get another good game. And let's face it, some of them players that are playing tomorrow, Billy, are, I mean, could you say playing for the futures, or certainly playing to be a part in the match day lineup?
One or two of them are, certainly. No doubt about that. But yeah, it's been a really good, and some of the kids that have come on have been really good as well. Good defending there. Yeah,
brilliant from Lewis Hall, who was limping away there with his what we think is a dead leg. Sean Longstaff's got the captaincy, by the way, after Dan Burn went off.
Well, I thought Joe Linton would have had it first, but...
Well, the 90 minutes are up. We're still waiting to see what Michael Oliver is adding on at the end of this game, and he has added nothing. So it's finished. Newcastle United 4, Girona 0. No goals in the second half, Billy, but very, very positive performance tonight.
Yeah, really good performance. All over the pitch, some good defending, but mainly in the attacking sense, it was bloody good tonight. All of the front people played really well. Murphy was outstanding. Isak, Gordon for his half. Sanusi come on was bright. Parker come on was also bright. And then in the middle of the park, Joe Linton was just a master tonight. Longstaff, 2 goals. You can't argue with his performance either. Yep. So, yeah, it's a really, really good performance from Newcastle United tonight.
Brilliant stuff. We just ticked over to over 3,500 watching there for a friendly, which is unbelievable. Across both the platforms. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe if you are new to the channel and you like what you see. As I said during the game, this is your number one channel for everything Newcastle United this season. We've got live commentary on every single game, match reviews, match previews, latest news shows, transfer shows, everything Newcastle United right here on the Toon Review. And of course, we do welcome fans from other teams as well. So as long as they behave themselves and actually act like adults. Yvonne, thank you for your super sticker. Very kind. Much appreciated. Man of the match tonight, Billy, who do you think stood out for you?
I'm going to say Jacob Murphy, I think.
Yeah. Anton, thank you for your super sticker. I'm going to go with Sean Longstaff, Billy. And I never thought I'd say that in my lifetime. But 2 goals tonight, a very solid performance.
Yep.
And, you know, he's had a lot of issues, shall we say, and a lot of criticism from me in the past. And I'm giving him man of the match tonight. So that is a big change from me, ladies and gents. Charlie says, hello, please may we have a shout out for Logan. He loves a granny dance. Worst £5 I spent streaming that game. Definitely getting my money back.
Well, interesting. Anyway, hi, Logan. Hope you enjoyed our commentary.
Yes, exactly. 17 shots we had, Billy. 11 of them on target.
Yeah, well, their keeper was probably their best player, wasn't he? I mean,
he had to be second,
the game,
but
saved the penalty. They competed second half. They competed second half, but they were drowned by the press and the intensity first half. I had no idea. And as we eased off, they become more competitive.
No yellows and no reds, of course. But by the way, we had more fouls than them, Billy.
Well, it's Michael Oliver, and hopefully he's not going to be doing it tomorrow. But I think he will be.
Oh, that's outrageous, man! Honestly, seriously, how does that happen? It's just mental, given how physical they were in the game. It was outrageous. Some of the tackles they were putting in were literally outrageous, absolutely shocking. But there you go. That is game 1 done of the Sela Cup 2024. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do keep voting for us, of course, in the Football Content Awards. That link is pinned right at the top of the description. Just fill your details in and why you're voting for us. And, of course, we want to be in the category of Best Club Content Creator - Premier League. So that's Best Club Content Creator - Premier League. Keep voting for us. There's about a week and a bit to go in the voting. And we really want to get back to the finals this year and hopefully actually come away with something this time around. But thank you very much to all the super chatters and members and new members and membership gifting. You're absolute legends. Thank you so much to the mods as well. Billy, thank you for your company. And we'll be back again tomorrow at 3:45 for a 4 o'clock kickoff. It'll be me and Billy Bob again. We'll go through the teams and hopefully we'll see another cracking performance like we've seen tonight. But the first game of the Sela Cup ends in a very positive way with a very good performance. Newcastle 4, Girona 0. Good night.
My, woo! My, Girona.
Thanks, Billy.
Come back and check out some green.